Make goddamn turns. Go. Fuck out of my way. All of y'all go. I ain't got brakes or an engine, so you're just fucking making my ride so much not fun with your fucking faggot car. Bitch ass piece of shit. There ain't even a parking spot for you. Haha. I'm spicy. I'm spicy today. Don't pull out on me. Don't pull out on me. Thank you. Where you going? Assholes. Motherfuckers, learn how to fucking watch for people that aren't in another goddamn automobile. Stupid fucking ignorant fucks. Not you guys. The other motherfuckers. Can't even be safe on a goddamn sidewalk no more. Preposterous! Thought they were gonna follow me for a minute. Apparently they live in my neighborhood. So you ain't gotta follow me. You ask, I'll tell you. Right here. Got any more shrooms this morning? I know, Gizmo, I know. You said that the last time. Oh, my hands are dirty. Yikes. What's up, Bob? Hello, Bob. Hello. 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 Bob, I don't want to wash any more silverware. I'm calling it quits. I don't give a fuck. Boy. I don't want to wear shoes, but I'm actually keep it like branch the shoes. Bob. Got food, Bob. What do you need?
A promised place for another night. A thousand news, baby ass, you never to black. When you're willing for being attacked. Little mayhem, running free, the wall around, breaking loose. Fits of flame, cosmos race, the circle will destroy this place. Feel adrenaline rush. Jump into the pit. Kicking as you push, raise from the head, bow down to the direction. From the seas, a thousand rays, a flashing soul on fire. Kill spreads across the globe. Bend your head, bend your soul. Mental madness fills the stage. In the pit, come of age. The battle commence, the space for the weak. The flashing streams are now complete. Feel adrenaline rush. Jump into the pit. Kicking against you push. Raise above the head. Bow down to the pressure. Even with the world, I'm tired of the focus on. Even with the world, what I have the prophylactic for. Afraid of no one around me. Understand my potato. Think I'm always one boy. Looking for a real potato.
What up?
Even with the world, I'm tired of the soupy show. Even with the world,
Happy Saturday. How you doing today?
I think I'm always one boy. Looking for a real
Whew. It's already warm out there. Ugh. Had to get smokes. They're fucking my friend over at the other store. The bitch axed him, but she marked him down as unhireable for rehire. So we're trying to work it around the system and get him back through corporate somehow. Because he's a good worker. And the chick that didn't like him and screwed him over doesn't even work for the company anymore. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's enough of that nonsense. Finish this cigarette and then we'll get his eye. Got skits. Yep. Got some rainbow. And some sunset. I got the Bud Sweet, the Hitman. It's Hitman OG. Price was unreal. Better than a friend deal. Should be a nice week for me. Very bored, so I get up here and kick it until Max comes back home. Testicles. Boom, boom, bam, bam. Oh. I feel like I drank belladonna. Where's my mouth so far? It's gonna be a hot day. Good morning.
Al,
East Coast on the line. How's it going, man?
yeah, it's going. All they can do right now. What's going on, Des? Hope all's well. I see you
I
got them
got
fucking rats.
Yes. Did you see how fat that motherfucker is?
Yeah, got you now, Pilgrim.
Eva!
Hey,
That is
Evil.
so that is so much relief, dude. You just can't imagine what it's like to be working back there, and every time you go to reach for something, is the rat gonna jump out at me? Is he back here? Is he under there?
Oh,
And
you
all the
hear
women,
squeak,
all
squeak,
the
squeak,
women were on
squeak.
high alert for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks now over that. So they're like, "Where's the rat? Have you seen the rat?" Like, no, no, don't get me thinking about the rats. So now they're gone. So yay. Oh.
Pilgrim.
Everybody
That's
was
good.
making fun of me at first because I was like going on and on about it. I'm like, yo, this fucking rat is big. They're big. And they're like, oh, they're just rats. They're just harmless. I'm like, no, these are fucking the mean kind, the fat kind, the angry ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then they saw him and they're like, we're sorry we made fun of you. They really are big. And I'm like, see? Y'all thought I was
How'd
full of
y'all
shit.
get rid of them? Y'all threw them in a fucking trash bag or something and burnt the bitch, cremated them.
No, they didn't listen to me. I told them put it in a box and tie strings around it, and then tie said strings to the helium balloons, and we'll float that motherfucker off into the sunset and laugh about it and film it. But little man wasn't at
Oh,
work, so he didn't get to carry out the plan
mm,
because we didn't know when we catch it. But like all of us in the back room had the plan that we were going to float it up and make a film of it. You know, like the opposite of a
no,
Viking
he don't
boat.
get to go to heaven. Fuck him.
No, not for heaven. He's just floating off.
Oh
He'll
shit.
get dropped and the buzzard will find him. What you up to, Eva? Is it a hard day at work for you, or you got a cool day off? Buddha!
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I got a rare
Eva.
2 days off in a row. That way, Kim gets to have her weekend all off next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
For
There's I've had a really rough, rough.
what happened?
um, it's like it's not me. It's me trying to make sure somebody else is okay. And boy, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's rough.
Hopefully, they're okay. They have to be.
Yeah, my God, it's like I'm gonna be real when I say this. Doing my starting Team Smoke helped me be more compassionate to others and what they go through, honestly. And I really appreciate the fact that I've got so many people from the community that can share personal things with me to let me expand expand my mind on how certain things go, and I done got advice and shit. So I'm trying to use everything I've gotten from not only Team Smoke but others in the situation, and like just dealing with shit firsthand. It's kind of like because I have to be calm. I'm always calm no matter what, and that's an issue I have with the women I'm with. They feel like I'm too calm, that I don't care. When in reality, bitch, it can't be too stressing crazy motherfuckers. So, you know,
Yeah, you don't want to be extreme, but you got to get somewhat shook sometimes.
man, you said somewhat shook.
Yeah, shook up
Yeah. Oh, rest in peace, shook up. Love you.
like a soda
Shook up,
pop.
Mama Rain.
Oh yeah,
But
shook.
uh
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like you agitate a soda, and it might not always fizz out or explode, but every now and again, it's got to by nature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
there's
exactly what you're talking about too, Smoke man. Cause I'm going through the same shit right now, bro.
that shit sucks.
Dude, she over here, like, you know how it's narcissistic women, really. Like, they get it in their head, like, the last relationship, they think it's okay to bring it over. Like,
Boy, they think it's okay to
don't
damn
even
add it
talk
to
about
it.
the past. You know what I'm saying? They like to bring up the past so much. Like, bitch, if you can't change it, there's no point in even bringing about talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Yeah, I get that. I'm not dealing with that part. The part I'm dealing with is
Present.
no. The part I'm dealing with is they're going through personal stuff, and I'm there for 'em, one. But they also think I got every bitch in the world, and it might look like that, and I am being funny. I don't blame them for thinking that, but like
Hey, Ron.
I just get like yeah, like when it like, and then they like to bring up my old bitches when I be like, yo, like if I'm never gonna bring up your old shit, why do you do that to me? That's not affecting me.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
and when I be like, I'm like, okay, oh, so you don't care? I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, I really get came at for having bitches, bro, and I don't. Like I've been telling y'all for the last 2 weeks, I'm done with the bitches, and I know it might sound hard to believe. This shit is like really serious. Y'all like you don't. I don't even be around anymore.
I know.
I got bitches hit me up, so you don't fuck with me no more. And I'm like, yo, I can't. I don't want to.
Hmm.
But with me trying to keep it kosher and not, and like you said, Buddha, bitches bring up their own relationships. And yo, I'm like, if you know that I am nothing like none of them, like you can't even compare me, and you know that, like they not even close, and they ain't even on no bragging shit. You blatantly say that. Just understand, like I done proved long enough that I'm not them. Stop resorting back to what they did to you.
Hmm.
And I understand it's trauma, and a lot of people go through it. So I try to just be lenient and like I understand why you say that. I get it. Get
Yep.
text now. Say I'm gonna have to go now. like y'all don't get it.
I do, bro. Like,
No, I'm saying.
I'm in Illinois and she in Wisconsin, bro. It's distant, so I know what you're going through, bro.
Oh no, Buddha Mike, that was the last shit I was dealing with. My one that lived an hour and a half away. I'm still dealing with that one. I got another one.
Damn, bro.
Mm,
Pimping ain't
Buddha,
easy.
Yeah.
I'm
The
not
barbell's
pimping.
only heavy. The barbell's only
Look,
heavy to you.
look,
Motherfucker. No.
Buddha Mike, Diz was my witness to every time my other bitch would come around. She would just be crazy. She would sit there, not talk to me. She'll talk to everybody else. She'll blatantly say she hates me and shit like this. We got a fucking kid that she won't let me see.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and that's
That
why.
sounds like my
The
ex.
worst. It's the
That sounds like
worst.
my ex-wife.
Exactly. Sounds like
I
my ex-wife too.
I got a 9-year-old son. Can't even see him.
Blue Mike, she
I
won't
ain't
tell me
seen,
when the
dude. I ain't
baby
seen
was
my other two
born
kids
or
in
nothing.
15 years.
Blue
You
Mike,
said
we
what?
just had this baby. We just had the baby. She won't tell me nothing about the baby. I was with her up until the week before it was
What's up?
time. And I know it's mine. It's our second kid. So it's not that. This bitch just kept saying since she lived an hour and a half away and I didn't want to come with her, I'd rather be with, because I still live with my other bitch. I got three of them. No, it's not funny.
No, no, no. I'm not laughing at that. I'm like, damn, bro, you got a full plate and then some.
So that's what I say when they be like, you got bitches. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I'm so open with it. Y'all should know, like, if I'm this open with it, wow, can't you believe me?
Right?
I'm like, oh, yo, I live with my son's mom. And I have, are you?
You gotta go, bro.
No.
You don't got to do anything you don't want to do. You're a human being with worth and freedom.
Well, you have to get your sovereignty before you can get your freedom. So work on getting your birth certificate authenticated and
get a living birth certificate and get that authenticated.
I'm about to just fucking leave the country for a while.
Hey, if you could do that, do it. Shit.
I
I wish I
definitely
could.
can.
I got felonies.
You say you wish you couldn't. You got what?
So I got felonies, bro. I
Oh no,
can't
I
do
left the country. I left the country less than a year ago. I can leave the
I'll get you out of the country.
country. Virgin
Where
Islands
you
is
want to go?
actually in the country, but it's still leaving the country. Yo, like, why are you texting me when you what's up? Like, look. This one person's pissed me off. I just stepped out. Okay, what that mean? Bitch, come to me. You driving?
it.
Oh yeah, I'm home.
Oh,
Okay.
you need to stop giving
Oh
these hoes that dope dick, bro. Otherwise, they gonna get dope sick and then they keep coming back.
ah, yeah, that's what the bitch said.
I know, cause that's what the other bitch
Ah,
said.
But
that's
baby,
what
I
all them
need
bitches
a
say.
fix.
Dude, all they want you for is your fucking sperm, bro.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that too until they try to give birth unconsensually. Like, goddamn, bitch, you ain't the one. Here's the plan B. Take
Oh no. No, we gonna go through with this, bitch. You ain't got no choice.
it.
I didn't
Uh,
sign a consent form.
I'm saying like when you find look at the after the 3 month mark, that's usually when it's good time to figure out if you could have sex and impregnate this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
yo, and I be making these bitches wait 5, 6 months on everything.
On everything, because you
If
have
I
to see
like
what they
them, if
like,
I
bro.
like
Their
them, I make
mentality
them wait.
switch up so quick. It's not even funny. Like as soon as they don't like one thing you doing, bam, here comes Sasha Fierce, and Solange is
Yep.
whooping Jay Z's ass. You know what I'm
Fuck.
Yep.
I literally make these bitches wait, and lately making these bitches wait ain't been the move. Cause these bitches turn crazy after you make them wait.
That's because they were like, why the fuck you don't want to fuck me? I'm so beautiful. Nah, bitch, you just crazy. That's the reason I'm trying to find out if you baby material. I want to see if you could cook, clean, take care of your own shit if I ain't on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Motherfucker go to jail, you need to learn how to take care of yourself.
Facts.
So I don't want my bitch sleeping with other niggas. Shit, I'm giving you the dick. You want the emotional support? You better come to me and ask me. Don't pussyfoot
You,
around. Oh, you don't love me, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
you
Suck
want
my
a
Mm.
dick.
keeper, not a creeper.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need marrying material, not hoeing material.
I'm what you do. I'm not a choice or an
Yeah.
option. I'm a
That part.
motherfucker that's gonna add to your life. I'm an enhancer. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want shit to be good, I'm gonna enhance it
Exactly.
for you,
I'm the answer, and it ain't multiple choice.
right? And I hate being questioned about like super shit. Like, don't bitch, why you asking about some past shit when we in the future now? The shit that you asking about ain't gonna be changed. All you're doing is racking your head with some shit that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Like you worried about the worst. You need to be thinking about the best. You expecting the worst shit to happen. That's when you only worry about the worst. Like
Yeah.
that's a red flag, dude. Like I'm one of them people. I'll stick around until I see too many flags, and then the motherfucker try to put their hands on me. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I can't be doing that shit because if I put my hands on you, I'm going to prison.
Yeah. Buddha Mike sounds. No, yeah. No. I'll beat a bitch up. How about that?
That's why you got
I'm
to
not
kill
letting.
him.
I ain't letting
Yeah.
no bitches hit me because that's what they do. After a while, bitch, I'm hitting you back. That's one. And
Yep.
two, I kind of like the red flags because I feel like I can help, not change them, but I can deal with it because I think I'm super nigga, which I am. But these bitches be getting out of hand, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like you meet the bitch and you want to enhance her and help her be better, which you gonna do regardless. Because once you leave, the bitch gonna realize, goddamn, I fucked this up. This was one of the realest, and that's
Yup.
really what I'll be trying to do. Leave my mark on these bitches. I'll do my part. I'll
All
continue to
day.
let you fuck
Hey,
Right.
up.
all day, bro. Hey, I got this 20-year-old man. She over there in Wisconsin fucking blowing up my phone. She pregnant and shit. It's my baby. But the bitch
Uh-huh.
went crazy and shit, and my brother ended up fucking her up. And he don't want to take accountability for it. I'm not about to press charges because you know what I'm saying. I don't talk to police. Like,
Hold
man,
up,
you
your
get
brother
your
beat
ass
you.
whooped, man.
Wait. Your
She got
brother
her
beat
ass
you.
whooped because she was fucking with me in a way that motherfuckers would have jumped her. But I told my brother, I'm like, dude, that's not okay. You hitting a female and shit, dude. Like this dude, he got anger problems, all that shit. I even told her when she was arguing with him on the phone, like, dude, don't be playing with my little brother. This dude retarded.
Oh yeah, nah. You gotta fight your brother.
Yeah,
It's the only way that can be settled.
that's why I told my sister, I'm like, you need to get me some boxing gloves. We gonna go in this ring. I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of this dude. He
Yeah,
going, he
I
going
gotta
to
do
defend
that real
himself.
quick.
He going to defend himself. I'm not just gonna whoop his ass out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, yeah, I gotta set that up.
But he like to put hands on females anyway. This dude retarded.
Oh, so
Cause
he just beat bitches up. I don't know.
it's not even that. Like his first BM started putting
Used
hands
to
on
hit
him because
him.
he decided
Yeah.
he wanted to hit her. So she
Oh.
came from the military background and shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch didn't play that. Put the flip flops on and that nigga left. And the other one, white girl, she was always complaining about shit. So you know she wanted her ass whooped. Like he obliged all these females who wanted their ass whooped. Like even like I said, my girl was over there talking to him on the phone reckless and shit. I'm like, dude, don't talk to people reckless. Cause if you ain't gonna sit there and fucking talk it out to the point where you ain't fighting about it, you asking to get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? And she one of the big mouth ass little white girls that's gonna do that shit, talk all the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when the shit happens, it's somebody else's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you asked for the shit. Don't blame nobody else but yourself. Like the only thing you could blame me for is not whooping his ass yet. I'm like I told you. Like the only reason why I ain't do it yet is because this nigga was basically defending my honor and shit, and this bitch was basically kidnapping me and kicking me out of the house at the same time. You know what I mean? Like she didn't give me nowhere to
Mm-hmm.
go. I was out on my own, and it was cold as fuck. It was like 2 months ago.
Oh shit.
Me and my brother ended up going to jail because her dad called the police because she ran over to his house after the altercation, and I spent like a week in jail. Ended up getting out. Both of our bails together was like 6,500.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. You gotta remember, man. This is
Total
Wisconsin.
or the 10% of it?
No, that was the 10%.
Oh
Fuck. This shit was 60,000, 30,000.
It was
god.
probably 30,000. Well, all this is like a domestic. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, we're gonna get the shit thrown out no matter what because, like, the way that the shit happened, she left the scene of the crime. You know what I'm saying? She went and basically started the fight in the first place, but they're not gonna bring that up in court because you know what I'm saying. Then it's gonna be like, oh, we have evidence. Then I'm like, well, I ain't putting no. Like I said, I ain't doing the police's job for them, man. They gonna have to do their work. So all I'm saying is like, man, this bitch already put hands on me. I told the bitch, look, it, I'm gone. And she's like, well, leave. I'm like, well, fuck it. My brother come and pick me up. And she got on the phone talking reckless. got her ass whooped. He didn't even whoop her ass really. He just slapped her around and shit because the bitch kept talking shit. We from Chicago, man. We don't we pimp. So we from that slap a hoe tribe.
Uh, I feel you on that.
Like she kept playing around, playing these mind games. Like I'm 36 years old. You 20. Don't be playing like I'm fucking in high school with you. Fuck it.
Exactly.
We grown folk now, man. You over here trying to act grown, act grown. Don't act like a little bitch.
Mm, definitely understand that.
But like I said, dude, since all that shit happened, it's basically my fault. Bitch, like keeps trying to blame me for shit. Like I said, she narcissistic. But at the same
I
time,
mean,
the bitch in
your
love with
brother
me and
slapping
shit.
her is your fault, though.
Yeah, it is. But the same sense, it's like she was asking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I already told her,
No,
like,
no,
man,
no,
it's
no,
all my
no.
fault because the whole thing
Just
happened just
because
because of me.
just because they're stabbing you doesn't mean you have the right to hit them to stop them.
What? Exactly.
That's what you're taught.
Yup,
It doesn't matter what they're doing to you, your reaction is what's bad.
yup.
It's not the action, it's not the catalyst that inspires your bad behavior.
It's
It's your
the
bad behavior.
yup,
It's not that you got stabbed, it's that you bled on the carpet.
yup. And they
Oh,
don't
yeah,
give
but
a.
I hit bitches back, so,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just
Like we
won't let my
both going to
brother beat
jail.
my bitch up.
At that point, we both going to jail.
Mhm.
I try my best to never ever use violence because it's just crude.
Well, I'm
But
a pacifist, so
I don't like jail either.
if I could avoid an altercation, by all means, that's my goal. But if I ain't got no choice, man, I'm fucking fighting.
I like spiritual warfare better.
Yeah, I like logical warfare better because then
I
it
got a
shows who's
guardian angel and he'll take care of shit.
yeah, it shows who's right and who's wrong.
Got a team of humans to cover the whole world. They're a phone call away. Wherever you're at, they'll be there. They'll be there. Just call their name and they'll be there.
All right, Michael Jackson.
I was Mariah.
Better coming from Mike.
Yeah, it was.
Well, his voice is higher.
Yeah, but Mariah was a hoe, so
Mariah was a
That was
what?
young Mariah.
she was a hoe. That bitch was on everybody dick, bro.
She the GOAT.
What
She the goat.
successful woman
She the
isn't?
goat, but she the throat goat. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she like to fuck. There's
Yeah,
niggas
yeah.
out here that be fucking bitches too. So, I can't really blame no bitch for fucking. She got money, so
How many women
Hey,
did the
right.
what?
same exact thing and didn't get
So,
$1 million recording contract out of it?
hey, I look at it like this. So, if a woman sleeps with multiple men, she's a slut. If a man sleeps with multiple
He's a
women,
slut
he's a slut
maker.
maker. Exactly.
Yes, I know.
Now, Jordan Peterson he's a good person, but
Is Jesse Lee Peterson?
yeah, yeah.
They're both
Oh
Yes, sir.
people.
yeah. Who's Jordan? I think it's Jordan
Jordan
Samuels.
Peterson's the white guy.
Jordan, the white guy that damn killed the
No, I'm
bitch.
talking about the black dude off of TikTok.
No, no, he didn't kill nobody. He speaks against liberalism and political
No, we're
correctness.
talking about Jordan. We're talking about the white nigga that got away with killing somebody.
Uh,
Or you talking about Buddha Maya? We talking about Jesse Lee Peterson, the one that say slut maker?
No, no, not the Amber Rose nigga. I'm talking about the mug
Oh,
that be on TikTok talking about women's and how they be hoes and shit, and they expect a high value man when they doing low value shit.
oh, you talking about Kevin Samuels?
Yeah, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. He died yesterday having sex.
Yeah, he died with a freak bitch. He be talking about.
Yup.
Rest in peace to him. For real
why
though,
not?
He
I
went out like a G. He went out like an original G. Like that's how
yeah.
real ones
I
go.
also heard he went out on overdose on some powder.
He
Hey
came as
man,
he went.
hey man. He looked like the type to do some cane. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he probably was lined up,
Well, yeah,
but
he was railing them bitches.
nothing wrong with that. Rest in peace to him though.
Right?
$10 special.
Amazing. Not all, not all, not all. Uh, yeah. I ain't really mad no bitch for being a slut. Just get paid for it, huh?
For real, man. And if you gonna get paid for it, don't bring nothing back that you don't want to give me.
I mean, shit, whatever you bring back, that's on you. Just, I mean, some of these bitches are in control, bro. Some of these bitches tell these niggas what to do, so you gotta listen to your bitch. If you gotta listen to your bitch, then that should tell you something about your life. You really, it's either the bitch listen to you or y'all both don't have to listen to each other because y'all both got shit under control and y'all just come together and then y'all figure shit out as one. But
Yep.
if one gotta listen to the other, you gotta do good and you can't be upset that goddamn you ain't in a position to be in the position, not to be in the position to have to listen to somebody. If you're in that position, you're gonna have to either deal with it or do something about it. Whoa, that was ism right there, but pretty much.
Otherwise, how do you know what position your position is in?
Uh, yeah, I gotta go.
Uh-uh.
Later, brother.
Haters. It's a good Saturday.
Mhm.
Bright and sunny as shit. I woke up at the crack of dawn for no reason. Decided to run with it because I wasn't tired. I tried though. I tried to go back to sleep. I was like, no, not happening. I'm glad I did everything chores wise yesterday too. So now I can be totally lazy. What is it here? It's probably 70, 68 or 70 here. It's not sweltering, but not chilly either. Shorts weather and short sleeves. It'd be nice going to the park weather whenever Max gets back. Oh,
Oh yeah, his name is Kevin Samuels. That's right.
Kevin Samuels for town crier. How do we get rid of the people's ignorant notion of democracy once and for all?
Showing what kind of totalitarian government we really have.
That's a democracy, is the totalitarian government.
I know, but we're trying to show them what kind of government we have.
Tell them mow that lawn or else, Eva. Tell them mow that lawn or I'm gonna mow you. Your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower. My think, yeah. Oh, Aaron's working hard. Oh, he's probably got a bust ass right before the Mother's Day. Hey, a good way to tell if there's dead cats, look for a swarm of flies just circling in one spot in the grass. That'll tell you. There'll be a lot of flies in that area. Horse flies and bot flies. I missed the bushwhacker, the hedgehog thing. They got it so we could use it up at the ranch when they do the weed abatement to prevent forest fires in the national park. It's like we had to go and cut. We had to clear cut everything to the dirt, 100 feet perimeter around every building, every fence. So basically, like 15 acres worth of shit had to get cut. And it's like this giant double blade spinning fucking machine. And you're just like, and yeah, I killed a few squirrels and rats mowing through it. Yeah, I want Daniel back. Get him back in the cast. The show will drastically improve at work with Daniel there. I taught him well. Which was funny because he was actually in charge of me. I mowed mine down to the dirt this time. So I was like, fuck doing this every week. And then I caught grief on it. Looks like it's time to do yard work. Like, shit, man, I'm sorry. I just woke up literally 10 minutes ago and haven't started my daily chores. Kick ass. I wanted to get the sickle, but man, $65 for that shit? Mm-mm. Ridiculous. Especially after I've seen the same tool in there for years. Like, it's the same exact one. I put a mark on the inside of the blade with the little marker when no one was looking, just to test it out to see if they were actually selling them one time back in the day. Because I first saw it and it was $15, and I was like, cool, I think I'll get this weekend. And then when I went back on the weekend, it was marked up to like 18. So I was like, man, these motherfuckers heard my interest in this shit and marked the price up. So I marked it with my little marker. And it's still the same one. It's been there 5 years. But since it's a pandemic, now this shit's worth $60. It's a handle with a blade. Like, fucking price gouging buttholes. And now I feel bad for all you guys with pollen allergies and shit.
So you're gonna go do some shrooms?
No. It's kid days. I can't be wigged out around the kid. You'd think I'm too silly. You gotta be stern. Maybe next week. We'll see. My dude didn't hit me back, so I don't know what he's doing. Or if he went out of town to score or what he did. I don't care. I don't keep up with him. I just call him when I need him and tell him, hey, I need this by this day. And then he'll
Right.
text back, all right, it's on. And we'll meet up. A lot of people can't deal with it. They're like, what? I'm like, well, you don't want to get pinched and you don't want to get spotted. You don't want anything bad happening. So it's best to just be totally random. Like, hey, what are you doing right now? Like, meeting with you. What are you? And that's still even the code. Oh, yes. Can't believe I slept so early last night. fucked my whole shit up. I think I passed out around midnight. 12 straight hours of smoke. It was because I ate. As soon as I ate dinner, I was done. Viva! ¿Qué pasa?
Yo, what up?
Hi. Hello, guys.
Howdy do.
Howdy do. Just bored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cracking that beer.
No, it was a Coke. Talking about it's too early for that.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah.
All
I
right.
just came up to say hi.
How's everything going?
It's all right. I'm making it. I'm doing it
Right on.
so far.
You'll do good. Everyone's praying for you to do good.
Thank you.
You have a giant team of well wishers and supporters.
Yeah. It's been a stressful month. Stressful year. Not believe it. I
A
can't take
stressful
much
life.
more. Yeah. I don't know how much more I can take. But you know what? I always seem to get through it. Just
Exactly.
at the time, though, it seems like my world's going to end. You know what I mean?
You just got to remember, God never gives you more than you can handle.
I know. That's what I'm
Like a
told.
Super Saiyan. You got to watch Dragon Ball Z to understand it. But like basically, the one planet has people called Saiyans, and they get beat down near to death. But when they heal up, they come back even stronger every time. So they just keep battling and healing and getting intenser and intenser. You know what I mean?
It's just crazy. You think you come up. You know what I mean? You're getting somewhere, and then someone fucking goes and hits your car, fucking totals it.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
the
you're
story of my
thinking,
that's my life movie's title. It's always fucking something.
I swear to God.
Everyone's like, "Hey, you found money." I'm like, "Yeah," but then I also found out I forgot to pay the phone bill or didn't do this or like
All right.
it's a blessing curse every time.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. It'll work
It's just,
out. It just at the time, it doesn't seem like it's going to work out.
oh
I
yeah,
call I'm going to be even Steven, okay? That's who I am. It
yeah,
seems
it's
to work
Seinfeld
out
guy.
sometimes. Not all the time.
Jerry Seinfeld's even Steven.
Right. Charlie, stop. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, but I want to be ahead. I don't want to. That never works like that. But I get through it. I'll be okay.
Exactly.
My house is falling apart, but,
Why is that?
just because I can't keep up with it,
Why is that?
because I'm always at work,
Why is that?
because I have to pay my bills,
Growing up life
feed my
costs
kids.
money. Same reason I'm always
How
at work.
many kids you got?
One
One boy, or girl.
boy,
Oh yeah. Was he like 16,
he's 15.
15?
Yeah.
And he's big and he's an athlete, so he's eating some food.
Yep.
Hmm.
And his clothes are more expensive because they're bigger size. So that means you got to pay $10 more for everything for some reason.
And gas. I just put $40 in my car the other day. I got to fill it again.
What's gas there
For-
now?
It's about $5 a gallon.
It's at like, what did I see? There's like 5:45 here or something like that yesterday when I looked.
Oh my goodness.
Diesel's like 6:30. Shit,
I need
dude.
to find a job closer to home so I don't have to drive all the way like 30 minutes a day.
Yeah, it's only gonna go up.
At the end of May, Avery's out of his junior high. I'm making him go to the high school right behind the house. He's going to Ogden High. I told him not to be afraid.
That's nothing to be afraid of.
Right? This is
Um,
high school.
what?
Niggas is wearing masks and shit. Can't even talk to the bitch if you want, because you
What
don't know if
happened?
she look good. She looks like basically they should be walking around with them the Muslim headdresses and shit. Basically,
Who?
the kids.
No.
They fully dressed and shit in school, man. In my day,
Well,
we
they,
was
they
wearing
have
like,
uniforms when you're a kid nowadays everywhere, from my
yeah,
understanding.
They have uniforms in certain schools. This school doesn't have uniforms. I kind of wish they did, though.
Scotty P.
pimping.
All you got to do is go to the PTA meeting and suggest it and make a good case for it, and they'll bring it to a vote. It's
No,
parliamentary procedure.
I
So
don't
you
have
just say,
time for
I
that.
want to make a motion that we bring school uniforms, and then somebody else can second the motion, and then they have to bring it before the committee and vote on it, and debate it, and all that.
Yeah, I'm not going to the PTA.
Find one of the do-gooder moms and be like, "We need to stop sexualizing kids through clothes. School uniforms time." That or just give up on the concept of people being triggered because it's not fair to enforce it in one area and not in another. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like
My
people get
friend's
mad.
son,
Oh, you got him all pissed off. You triggered him.
my
Well,
friend's
if a
son,
woman triggers a rapist, they're not to blame. So why should this person be to blame for triggering this person in their way?
my friend's son, his dad died his dad got hit by a drunk driver, right?
Yeah.
And his dad was a big Raiders fan. So after, when he came back to school after his dad died, he wore a Raiders uniform. And they said it was gang affiliated and he had to take it off and go home. But the whole school's got like Broncos or fucking whatever uniforms on. And so his mom went up there and fucking threw a fit.
Reload.
Because he's not gang affiliated. That's just what his dad liked. So he was like wearing it thinking of his dad, you know?
Well, so what? Anything a gang likes could be gang affiliated. If that's the case, nobody can drive a lowrider or wear wife beaters or bandanas or sunglasses or smoke blunts or, like, where does it end?
Well, why is it okay for every other kid to wear like a Broncos or a fucking whatever uniform, a Titans uniform, but he can't wear his Raiders gear there?
Same reason MAGA hats are bad and no other hat's bad. You can go to a school wearing a weed hat and that's acceptable.
Yeah, they wear that shit around here.
I never
Marijuana
understood
all
that. Like,
over.
yo,
They're
you're
fine with that.
teenagers promoting
Don't come in
drugs.
with the
Like,
Raiders uniform on though.
nope. They represent pirate football.
Use your shield, bro. You gotta use your mini.
I'm sorry, Silverware. I'm not watching you right now.
The thing is they've never said anything to my son wearing his Raiders shit.
Well, because he's not a gang member.
Well, either was this other
Is
kid,
he? Avery's in the chess gang.
right?
Rook to B7, motherfucker. What? People who play chess will get that, and they won't laugh.
He's not a chess player, but definitely not a gang member. That's what his dad's afraid of, him going to Ogden High. He's so afraid of that. Like, you're still.
Man, come on. That's the last guy they're going to pick to do some shit.
Yeah, right?
Who do we want to recruit? The guy that can't tell a lie and is going to get us busted? He's obvious. He looks like he would be a narc, if anything. Too clean cut. He looks like a news reporter. Like he looks like Clark Kent, you know? Literally, he's Clark Kent. There's no way.
I know.
Hitman
Don't
OG.
let him fool ya. Don't let him fool ya.
This was such a good deal. I couldn't pass it up. How much do you think it was?
What?
For a half
That
ounce?
gram you just held up?
No, that's just what I'm packing in my bowl.
Oh. Well, how much did you buy? Don't tell us the price, but how much?
I bought a half ounce.
Sniper.
Mm.
Oh, you left your sniper. Never mind.
70?
They're both right there in front of you. One's to your left and one's to your right.
120?
Lower.
Lower?
You're in
40?
the
Close.
Move forward.
50.
Lower.
Lower than 50,
Second
but
branch right
higher than 40?
30.
30
there. That branch right there.
for a half ounce? Where at?
Oh,
Not at a dispensary, huh?
Yeah.
he could see.
Really?
Because it's about to be summer harvest, so they got to clear house on everything. So there's like a
Oh,
price
they got
break.
clearance. They got clearance sections.
Yeah, because it's a members only collective. So it's like, hey, time to stock up, guys.
Shout, Charlie. Get back.
So it's like I've got that one, and then
Charlie,
Friday I'll
go.
probably
Charlie,
get another ounce of the other stuff. Or was it blue cookies or something? Yeah, they had like an ounce for 60. They had an ounce for 80. Yeah, harvest times are awesome. So much bud floating
Right,
around.
you mow that lawn?
Yeah.
When?
Soon.
Soon.
The sooner you mow it, the sooner it's done.
Okay, after this game, you have to. You have to get it done.
Alright.
Okay. Little shit.
What's he playing?
I don't know what he's playing.
Fortnite.
So I'm thinking,
I'm playing Fortnite.
I know you're playing Fortnite. I heard shields. I'm mad that the Fortnite figures cost so damn much.
Yeah, me too.
They make really sick action figures, and Max is like, "Ooh, I like that one." I'm like, "I do too, but not for $20." Like, you got to learn to like the $5 action figure, buddy. Oh shit, Doctor Strange, Mysterio.
Oh, that's Knight the Prowler
Uh,
from Spider-Man. Miles Morales, his uncle.
yeah, his costume's slightly different. Japanese demon.
my son's got an old Xbox 360, so I don't know what game he's playing. It's an old game, I'm sure.
Probably the same.
I haven't invested in one for him here.
You might as well not at this point.
Yeah. Wait for the 7 to come out. No, just playing.
Get him
No,
a guitar.
give him a PC.
Nah, games
I
are
want to
lame.
get him
You want to
something.
get him rocking out so he can impress the ladies when he's older.
He doesn't need to be around any ladies, okay?
That's why I said when he's older, once he's through school and he's got a career going, that way he can get you some grandkids going.
That's just Diz thinking with his dick. He's trying to help the kid out. Don't worry. His
No, my
interest is
son's in a lot of trouble right now. He doesn't need any more influence.
influential trouble?
Mhm. No, he's in trouble, and I'm pissed off at the system.
Hey,
Fucking
System.
$3,000 for a lawyer that didn't do
Yeah,
shit.
right? Dude, that's the worst. And then the lawyer still
I'm
expects to be
serious.
paid. You're like, what the fuck am I paying you for? Like, I shouldn't have to pay you. You didn't win. You didn't
I
do your
shouldn't have got
job.
a lawyer. I should never have got a lawyer. There goes my money. Okay, he got one charge dropped. It's like, fucking bullshit. These girls
Well,
get away with fucking everything.
only for so long. This shit's gonna come back to her. She's
Oh,
already
she's
got a pattern
already got a
established.
no contact contract order with some other kid at the school. That's what
Exactly.
Grandma
And
told me.
it's gonna be a matter of time because she's gonna keep getting more and more edgy with her behavior. If someone's gonna snap and be like, I'm not that guy, bitch. And they're gonna get her.
Well,
You know what I
someone needs
mean?
to do something about her parents. Okay, it's her parents too. Like her mom said, "I'm not the one who called the cops," and I'm thinking, and the schools tell me, yeah, she is.
Exactly. That's why somebody
I
needs
believe
to
she did it.
don't have to do.
that
She's
thing
a
don't work.
foster kid.
That thing don't work.
This thing does work. So you pull the damn thing to the side, bro. It works, bro. So just use this one right here. Don't put this one. Shit, bro.
Dude, I'm talking to June. June tell me that shit, I'll do it. Cause you ain't June. No, dude, that don't matter.
All right, I'll call June.
Do it. Don't talk about it. Do it. Shit. You an idiot, bro. Call people out their name unless you want it. Fucking moron, dude.
Yes, my pipe
Call
is
him
still
Toby
on.
Fox. Still?
Yeah, I don't know how to unclog it. I don't want to
Did
roll a
you,
joint.
did you unscrew the bowl piece
I unscrewed the bowl piece.
and the stem from the bowl?
Yeah,
Did you poke through it?
yeah,
Poker. To where you could blow through it? Like,
right. Oh no, I haven't. No, it won't come
there you
off.
go.
Bottom part won't come off. I got the bolt piece off, and then where? Well, yeah, I guess I could. I just need a better instrument. I guess.
Yeah, you just got to grip it tight enough to pop it
Oh
free and
shit!
unthread it. And then
Locked.
you
Yeah, locked.
should be able to poke it through all the way. Don't use Drano.
I'm not gonna use Drano on this one.
Well, no, like I was telling her, just soaking in rubbing alcohol, like that got mine crystal clear before I got it dirty again.
Ooh, it's packed full. Yeah, it was packed full of resin.
Oh yeah, save that shit.
I know.
It's good for butter and cooking, barbecue sauce.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's still got it's just the weed that doesn't burn up all the way, but it's also mixed with activated charcoal, so it's healthier to smoke.
Oh my gosh, this thing is dirty. Ooh, I just put the whole thing in there.
My boss back in the day doing cable, Shane, had like one of those plastic double chamber bongs, so it had the dry chamber. And anytime we would have a weed drought where we couldn't hook up with the main guy for
You
like a
said
day or
what?
2 times a week, he would break out his tray of resin, and he had like a lunch tray just 2 inches thick with resin from the bong that
Right.
he would just save and save and save. I'd be like, dude, we get smoke yet? Oh man, we ain't got smoke. Just come to the house. I'll smoke you out on the black. I'm like, all right. I'd get there and be like, holy shit, dude, how much did we smoke this month? He's like, a lot.
Yeah, I put it in here and it like goes slow, like it's going through a mud. You know what I mean?
Heat it up. That'll help it out too. Like you just warm it up with your lighter.
Dang. I don't even need to buy weed for a minute.
Shit, you'd actually be smoking your weed now when you hit it. You're probably trying to hit it like a crack rock and it's just burning it all at once. You're like, damn it, I didn't even get a hit.
I need some tools though because it's too black and sticky. Need another two. I only have one.
Mm. Toothpicks won't work because they break too easy. I say get a flathead screwdriver.
Okay.
And you can
Yeah,
just like,
I don't want to soak it in alcohol. There's too much weed in here.
well, once the alcohol evaporates out, it's back to okay.
Oh, dang it. Now my fingers are black.
I hate that. Mine is still, I got a hand grip on my fingers. I scrubbed and scrubbed, and it's like, what the hell is on my hand grip today that wasn't there yesterday? Unless I got Sharpie on my hands and I'm not aware of it somehow.
Right.
Picking up a picture, but it's like, dude, it's weird looking to me. And I was scrubbing with the Brillo and nothing. So it's like, I have no idea what the hell I touched or at what point. Then I feel like Joe Biden.
Come on, man.
Did you see him spitting out the string of numbers randomly?
No.
That one slipped to most of the media, but he's sitting there. 9555522
Hey, Tristan, you act like I'm the only one to clean using that sink. I don't want to hear that shit. You act like I'm the only one clean. But and
you solve the fucking problem when it comes, man. That's it. That's all.
Hey.
Don't nobody leave no fucking sink full of nasty ass water, but without trying to get it out. I'll get fucking get a bucket or get this shit out of there.
Hey. You could have went about it a whole different way, man. I'd be doing this shit myself if it wasn't.
He's playing this game.
Dude, it's her fault the shit's even there in the first place because the shit came out of that side of the sink. Bro, whose fault is it? I only washed one thing. There ain't no dishwasher down here. What the fuck are you talking about? Where's the dishwasher at?
It's racist.
Okay, now it's kind of clear. That worked. Yay.
Good job. You have learned a new skill today, Grasshopper. Deuce.
Hey, Deuce. Hey, old head.
My mom said she thinks that shit's in the garage, so she's gonna try to look if she feels better. So if that happens, like today or tomorrow, I'll let you know.
What's in the garage?
So I got my other guitars back east still at my mom's in storage in the garage apparently. I got a 5-string Fender bass. I got some sort of acoustic. I have a xylophone, like a 2-foot section of xylophone. I got a antique Italian toy piano called a mnemonic, where it's like a flute and a piano mixed. It's a collector's item. Then I've got my electric guitar, Electra, and it has built-in effects chips. They're like these thick plastic blocks, kind of like
Go for that. No.
it almost looked like a smaller version of an 8-track tape, but it's got like the little computer chip that you know how the original Nintendo looked with the little chip inside the cartridge. It's basically like the old form of like a little Nintendo game looking deal, but you plug that into the guitar and you got built-in guitar effects. So you don't need effects pedals. You can just turn the dials on your guitar, switches and whatnot. Anyhow, the guitar itself, when I got it, was worth $1,200. So its price has skyrocketed. Even in the damaged condition it's in, it's still worth a few hundred. But what's expensive are the effects pods. Those are now coming in at $1,000 a pop, and I got 4 of them just sitting there. So I kind of want that investment back.
Woo!
Yeah, $4,000 would just be like, damn. And I could have made some change the other week, but I was like, I don't know, I was stupid. I should have did it. I just had a bad feeling, but I don't know. Maybe next time I will. I will take dude's deal. We'll see.
I got a good hit off that. My sinuses are all cleared and everything. Yay.
Buddha didn't die, Deuce. He's getting chewed out for not taking out the papers and the trash. Yeah.
Old head, come say hi.
Don't be scared. People like to hear you. They
Come
like
up
your
here
wit
and
and
talk
your
to us,
wisdom.
old head.
I will, Daniel. Don't worry.
Who's
Oh,
Daniel?
he was the guy. He was the assistant, one of the assistants at our store, and then he got transferred. When he got promoted up to assistant, he got transferred over to Wanimi, and he was dating one of the chicks at the store that he was working, which is no big deal. But one of the other chicks was jealous about it and shit. She made a complaint that she felt harassed by seeing a public display of affection. Then she had one of her friends call in and pretend to be a customer and act like they were disgusted by it, and told him like when it. She knew exactly when and where it happened because the chick had looked at the camera and gave her the details. So she had her friend call and pretend to be a complainer. So they fired him. And then like the manager chick was friends with that chick, so then they put it on his record on that they can't rehire him. So like Elaine's like, nah, I want you on the team. Dave says you're a good worker, and he's a good worker, so I'll vouch for you too. And I was like, yeah, I'll vouch for you. Like both the head guys in the district like me. He's like, fucking, we'll get you back in there any way possible. So
That
even though there's been 2 meetings so far, and the first one was a definite no, but then the second meeting happened, and it's like, well, maybe we got to figure this out if we can file improper termination or this or that or the other. We just got to figure out how the circumstances were misconstrued. And I was like, yeah, we just had to reframe the perspective. So now we're working on getting a third meeting where everything gets handled and we go, hey, this happened. It was wrong. He's learned the error of his ways. The error is human. To forgive divine, rehire him, or he can sue for discrimination. Because he can say, hey, I had an affection disorder. I was a sex addict. I couldn't help myself. I had to kiss my girlfriend at work. Or I would engage in a worse. He could say, if I didn't do that, then I would engage in an even riskier behavior. So you were actually persecuting me for a medical need that I have. There's so many arguments I can run with him. Because he's my friend and I like
got
working
you
with
as a
him.
lawyer.
Yeah, when I'm your friend, I'm the best lawyer in the world. I'll research your case history. I'll go in there. I'm not going in there blind. I'm going in there like fucking you see in the movies where it's like, you're going to represent the guy? Like, you're goddamn right. And by the end, everybody in this fucking audience is clapping like, wow, he just raped that motherfucker verbally. Good job. Justice. Yay. I hate injustice. I hate it more than anything. That's what I was branded with, some unjust shit. You're innocent, but we're going to treat you like you're guilty. Oh, we're going to deny you a bond. I mean, you haven't done anything. You don't have a record, but you were accused of something once that you weren't found guilty of, and I'm going to use that to tarnish your reputation. It's just a crazy, crazy, evil system.
Well, how come they're not teaching the kids the consent laws in school?
Because they're too busy teaching them how to cut their genitals apart and pretend they're what they're not.
But that's okay?
Yeah. God damn it, nothing matters. They're trying to take away our right to decide. It's all about murdering babies. Except when it's about racism. Because transgenderism's dying off. Because people are starting to see like it's just men are pretty much making every argument that feminists made moot. Women and men are equal. They're so equal. And yet the winner of all the women's sports is a man pretending to be a woman. So your argument's just lost. You got to kill transgender before the equality dies. You know? How are you going to tell all these kids, these are your equals? Yeah, but the only one that's strong or winning anything is the one that's got a dick. Even the dumbest kid's going to see that that's some bullshit, you know?
And these feminists, they just support it, and I don't understand how they can. That's the opposite of feminism.
They're going to lose more rights. The more they try to make people accept the fake woman. Okay, well, you already lost the sole right to choose an abortion. Now men have rights to decide. Because if a man can have birth, then that makes the womb his territory as well. The Chinese eunuchs. Yeah, same as Rome. I've always maintained Michael Jackson had his balls either cut off or his dad tried to cut him off and maybe got one of them nipped. Or whatever he did, he mutilated.
I heard he was chemically castrated.
With like acid or something.
Pills or something, like chemically.
No, I think it was something brutal because remember when he was getting questioned, they were bound and determined to get photographs because whatever was on his shit was like everybody would be able to tell like, yeah, that's his dick.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
And why hadn't anybody ever seen his dick? You know, couldn't they just ask somebody else like, yo, you fucked him? Did he have that thing on his dick? And they could be like, yeah or no. You know what I mean? Like, it seems weird that they had to try so hard. There seemingly should have been a few people that had seen his package.
Nope, just little boys.
Little body boys with his Jesus juice. People are like, he didn't molest those kids. Well, you know, now America knows about Jesus juice because of him. So him and his secret playroom are the reason why. And most people that aren't raping children don't have a secret playroom accessible under the bed through a secret chamber door.
He had an alarm going off if someone was approaching his room too.
Yeah,
But you
like
know what? What kind of fucking parents let their kids stay the night over at a grown man's house? That's fucking weird.
nobody. Nobody but relatives. You don't let your kids stay nowhere but relatives.
Right. Or, you know, they just wanted some money. They knew he had money and they thought,
Fuck that. If I find out about it, you're fucking burned.
oh, it's insane.
All the good people are in my prayers and the bad ones are in my curses. I pray a flower pot falls on their head.
A flower pot?
Yeah, it was a song.
That's it?
No, it's like a whole bunch of stuff. What's the title of it? Oh, I gotta look at the thing.
Whoa! Damn it. Almost
But
fell
like
down the stairs.
the dude's wishing all kinds of ill will shit. Okay, how did it get on Animotion? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like he's praying, but he's praying like all these bad things happen to the woman. I hope your brakes go out when you're going down a hill and a flower pot falls off and hits your head off a windowsill. Or some country music. It made me teeter and giggle. Daniel, if you're that bored, just come over and kick it for a minute, dude. Quit texting.
Old head, come talk to us before I go. I gotta get Avery to mow this lawn. He's not obeying.
Okay. Okay.
Hey. Rain. There's water coming. There's water coming out of the sky. It's,
No.
it's rain, yo. I can't believe it. I haven't seen rain in a couple of months.
Hey, old Ed.
Really?
How you doing, Eva? Ava. How are you doing, Ava?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Not
I
a
mean,
quarter
Eva.
for
I'm sorry,
a half
Eva.
ounce for 30.
Oh, I saw that, man. That's a nice nugget too. They did not short you. You can't. Oh, that's you got to enjoy
No,
that, man.
I'm in the members
Got it
only
off the
collection.
clearance rack.
Sure.
Dude, this shit's fire. It's like at
Yeah.
22, 23.
Huh.
It's clearance time,
Gotta
you know.
enjoy
It's
that.
summer harvest time.
Team Smoke,
And
the
Hey,
CEO and president. I'm in a VA. And
are you okay? Ed?
Mike, check. I think you got to come back in. I had to come back in several times yesterday because I couldn't get sound. And I was so drunk yesterday and vaped.
Me
it
too.
looks like it.
You know, I usually smoke tree.
Ow.
Yeah.
What it do?
Man.
I'll be out there in a
Hey,
month.
Evil Love, what's up, head?
Chilling, man. Enjoying the weather, man. I ain't had rain in months. I see why the sneaker game is
Me
so
either.
cold out here. They don't get a chance to wear. I'm in a VA.
It's raining today, and I was going to take the kids to the pool, and it's kind of chilly. I don't know how it's cold, but mm.
That's kind of just, but
Hey,
I don't.
Evil Love.
Hey.
Hey, you should say Evil Love. That's fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wavy was here last night. Man, had a good time. Rain had him flustered.
Hmm.
Even the rain had him flustered.
Can
And the trolls. Trolls are kind of funny.
y'all hear me? Hmm.
Hmm. Oh yeah, man. Enjoying myself. I've
Wavy.
been
Hey, can
sleeping
y'all hear
so
me?
good. Dude.
Yes.
Um, I haven't been around much. I've been going through a lot of stuff lately. So, just trying to manage as
Oh,
best I can, honestly.
you got your back.
No,
We
you're
can help you in
fine,
some
dude.
way. Drop some game on you. You gonna be all right, yo?
It's a two-way street. Sometimes you give, sometimes you take. Take as much as you need.
And you will get through it.
Well, if we all stick together as a team, we get through everything stronger and harder and faster, and every obstacle becomes less and less, no
And
matter
you
how
ain't,
much more and more.
and you ain't got to be perfect.
You can't be. There's no such thing. Perfect would be perfectly boring. Hey, I'm perfect. Every time I throw the dart, it's a bullseye.
Oh yeah,
Darts is bullshit. As soon as
yeah.
you learn to
I
play
had to
pool like a master, pool is bullshit. Mario Brothers, you don't play it anymore. Why?
take
Because
my
you can play it perfect. Shit's got to be difficult to a degree to be interesting and fun and keep you
Yeah, you
coming
get
back.
the challenge. Yeah,
Let me give this another try and figure out how to fucking make it. Like an old carburetor. You just keep tinkering with it.
hmm.
And even when it's just right, still ain't perfect. But it is just right. And just right is great. Just right is good. Deuce.
Boy, oh boy, I've been sleeping so good. It's incredible. The air is so fresh, man.
Are you going to Busch Gardens?
Nah, I
King's
mean, just want
Dominion?
to. I just want to lay low, man. Just been chilling. I'm alive and I think I'm still on West Coast time.
I think so too. You looked like it last night.
Yeah, I did. I
This
was
was
so
you last
dope.
night.
That's the
I
old
was
head Deuce.
vaping and smoking.
That's the old head Deuce act.
I thought you were trying to
And he,
imitate some guy.
and he
Nah,
taught me how to drink a beer.
did I? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, don't.
You had to hear that, did you? Yeah, man. But the air, man, is so fresh, and then there's moisture in the air, like water in the air. I just sleep like a baby, man.
Right.
Yeah, shit weighs you down. It's like
Yeah, it's so dry out there.
I love the dry. I don't like it being muggy and humid.
Yeah, it's not. They said the humid's not kicking in yet. It's not muggy yet because it's not hot.
Oh, you're in Northern Virginia too. That makes a difference.
Hmm.
I hate dry
Mm.
air. We have dry air here. I hate it. Dry heat. Ugh.
Here it's not desert dry here. Like we still have the ocean moisture, so it's just
Yeah, it balances out. You get an
it's
overcast
like
day
it's
still.
supposed to
Perfect.
be. It's like a normal beach. Like in Virginia Beach, we had the swamp on the backside of us, and then the beach over there. So that shit was like a perfect storm of. But yeah, like here the moisture is okay. I think it's usually like 20-30% humidity,
Oh yeah, nice out there.
especially at night. At night when the fog rolls in, it's just like,
Hmm.
except in the winter, then it's chilly as shit.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't survive our winters out here, I don't think.
Man, they got them Donner Party winners. Just
No, you just you wear snow gear and you adapt.
Right. I like it better in the winter than in the summer. I got
I've
like
been in
ice packs
Midwest.
on me and I'm fucking having anxiety attacks. Fucking under the air conditioner. I hate it. I hate it. I like it cold. But that's just
tasty.
spicy. I don't
Hope
know
I can
why.
get it with Ant. Hope get it with Ant and get some tree, man. Shit.
Are you smoking, old head?
I'm vaping.
You're
It's
vaping.
legal there. Why don't you just go to the store?
Oh, I don't know if they
Get
take
the,
California ID.
get the shit overnight shipped.
I miss my delivery service.
Go through my guys. They'll ship it to you overnight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Hold on. Let me get the link. Yeah.
I got the best dispensary. They deliver. They got all this shit is just super fire. They were telling me that the people, the customers are rude. I'm like, they're bringing this shit to you right to your door, whatever you want. They're near shrooms.
You can DoorDash your weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
they bring out, yeah, it's fire. You can get edibles. You can get, yeah, get everything but shrooms down there. Fireweed. You get
We get
oils. You get,
you can get shrooms. You get the shroom chocolate bars. You can get the
yeah, the
powder
shroom chocolate
capsules.
bars are fire. I had to tell this kid quit eating them, man, because you need to take his ass to school.
They're on sale right now too. 25.
Mm.
There's a dispensary up the road from me, but I don't have a medical marijuana card. You have to have one of those, I think.
Go get one. Just go. You just go to the doctor and tell them,
Shit, it's $200 a month. Fuck that.
they charge
Utah's
you
a
that.
crooked. Yeah,
They charge you 200
Utah's
bucks a month to have a weed card
yeah,
Yes. You got to get it
it's
renewed
crooked.
every month.
and 200 damn dollars.
Yep,
Yes.
it's a
They,
racket.
they need to sue. That's racketeering.
Who are you
And
gonna
why even
sue?
say why even make
A
it legal?
court
They're gonna
run
come
by the
back.
same crooked government? They're gonna be like, yeah, we're not gonna let you make that money for us. They're gonna keep
And then
doing it.
you can't light it on fire. You have to eat it. Like there's a law here. You have to
Only
cook it.
edibles.
You
Oh
can't
no,
combust it. That's what it says.
man! You know I just grow this shit. I mean, I just crazy. It's not even legal. They gotta do all that.
Right.
Quit
Well,
playing with my emotions.
it's guns or weed, like whatever. We choose
That's how it
guns.
should be.
Here's a
Yeah,
fight
you
song with
can't have
if you
both.
That's
if you have a
That's
medical card,
America's choice at this point.
yeah, if you have a medical card, you got a business.
No, because then they keep track of you in Utah.
That's
Here
not
you
even.
could,
Yeah, that's not even. That's not legal. That's the same. Only
no,
rich
but
people can buy it.
here you could do it without raising any red flags. You could purchase all over the place all day without anybody even knowing.
Yeah, you can grow it. You can.
Or you can
It's
just go,
just
well, I
yeah.
go right to the garden and be like, yo, how much I get a pound today? Bam. How much is a pound? How much do you got? I'm working with this, and I will get this. And
Nobody
everything.
takes that shit home down and cooks it up and makes gummies out of it. Nobody does that here.
Why would you? It's a
And they
process.
don't
It's
You would.
track
You
them.
crazy.
would.
How are they gonna know if they're fucking eating it or smoking it?
You should go through. This is website.
You got to be a legal state to get it shipped to a legal state.
It was legal, technically, illegal enough to get a delivery. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Virginia's totally legal, so it's legit there. You can get it shipped.
Yeah, you would need
But that's
someone to put it
fine.
in a box for you and put it in another box for you and send it without checking that. What a headache.
I won't
Damn.
divulge trade secrets, but
Hmm?
let's just say there's a lot more than people can imagine. When I tell people America smokes my weed and they're smoking my guy's weed and this guy's weed, they're literally smoking my friend's weed
By
and my
by
weed
way of Humboldt, huh?
by way of genetics. Our
Hmm.
genetics go up north, their genetics come back here. We all crossbreed and cross pollinate and clone and clone and clone. Like, think about it. I was working 3 years just in my Tarzana garden, and I was
Hmm.
literally popping out 1,000 to 2,000 clones a week to go out to other gardens around LA and wherever else.
Hmm.
Even if only 10% of those survive, that's still a couple 100,000 clones.
Baskin
And those
Robbins.
are going to get cloned and those are going to get mothered. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cemented into the plant kingdom.
Hmm. Whoever made
As
wedding
is
cake,
anybody
man.
that works long enough in the trade and does some shit and starts breeding, you know?
Hmm.
It's beautiful.
$200 a month for a car. That's like saying that needs to be challenged.
I would beat someone's ass if they expected me to pay $200 a month to smoke on top of what I'm paying to smoke. I'll be like, no, how about you come here and I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you,
Yeah, as much as
and
it
then I'll
costs to
pay you
even
$200 for the privilege of being a practice dummy.
Well,
yeah, because it's half a million to get a dispensary in California. So
it's a good place for drug dealers then. You ain't going through all that fucking medical shit to get a $200 medical card. Fuck that.
yep,
No, it's like
that is
$30 a year here if you need medical, but you don't. You can just go in as a grown up.
yeah. It was medical at first, but it wasn't nothing crazy like that. It's like $50 or something. I think it was less
No,
than
it's
that.
like 30. It was $30.
Yeah, and then
No,
you
you
were
have
good.
to get it renewed every month too.
No,
Oh
that
no,
was for the year.
And
It wasn't
people do
even
it.
after the first initial
People do
doctor's
it out
appointment.
here
It
to
wasn't
keep
even
their
shit. You
jobs, I
just
guess.
go in and they're like, "Has your back healed?" And I'm like, "Nope." They know I'm crippled, so like they just check it off and take your photo for the card, and boom.
hmm.
It's like $10
And
more
you
if you want
can't
to get
get
the
it out
card.
here for anxiety either.
That's bullshit.
That's push. What the fuck? Who's in charge of that?
I don't know.
That's
Liberal
crazy.
Someone
Democrat.
died, so it's not him.
So much for the people. I mean, that was just like that's racketeering, man.
It'll
Cracketeering.
change in a couple years. It'll change.
Yeah, when ain't nobody buying it,
Oh yeah, there are.
who's paying that
Some I
much?
know are doing it.
That's
The
exorbitant.
government workers can always afford to pay whatever price is charged. the welfare people can always afford to pay whatever's charged because they'll just bump their benefits up to compensate them.
Right.
Inflation's going up. What do I do? Don't worry, we'll give you extra EBT money. Here you go.
Yeah.
So cute.
You're so
Like, no thanks. How about fucking make them get a job like everybody else and put in some work and sweat and ass busting this? And then we can all be happy.
Yeah, but once they get a job, they take away all their benefits. So they're fucked.
Well, here they don't. Like here you have a monthly cap because realistically, once you're making this much money a month, you should be able to exist. The problem is people are like, well, I expect to go to the bar every night when I get off work and hang out with my girls and all this shit. And it's like, well, that's not realistic on your salary. Get a new fucking outlook on life. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's why they hustle under the table.
But those days are done.
Are they?
They have every dollar accounted for. There is no black market anymore. It's all being watched. If you're a drug dealer in these days, stop.
What?
Stop dealing drugs. If you're dealing drugs, y'all just don't do it illegally because they're
Yeah, Portland, they legalized that. Oh, under a certain
if
amount.
it's not legalized anymore, don't do it because they're gonna start cracking down harder and harder the more fucking inflation goes up.
What a mess.
It's a mess. I agree.
A Jenga tower by design.
Hmm.
But see,
Man.
what the people that are evil don't understand is the good people make the table that supports that game of Jenga, so it doesn't matter where the blocks fall, they're still under the domain of the table. Good always.
That's just inconvenience to hear that. $200 a month for the.
Yeah, I want to go punch somebody right in the throat and be like, hey, did you hear about this? Bah!
That's as much
Grab
as
them
my
by the
car
collar.
payment.
Never, ever, ever, ever. People that
It
do
didn't-
shit like that, that's the same as the guy who's trying to charge $7,000 for the insulin or whatever,
Yeah, it's like $200 a month. They should give them they give two ounces for free.
Yeah, that's more than a pound would cost.
Crazy.
People do it just to keep their jobs and shit. I think.
They'll
Because
pay
there's
it
plenty
just.
of places to get weed.
Yes, I see a mission and a business brewing here. You got to link up with Scotty P on the financial end and fucking get us a spot.
Oh yeah, I'll be back
And
in
I'll,
the field.
I'll jump back into the grow game like a motherfucker.
I got to take
Because
care
Max is
of
old enough now where I don't have to like not worry about coming home smelling like weed around a baby.
Hmm.
I didn't want to have chemicals and nutrients and shit on me.
And no matter what they do, it don't solve the problem. That shit don't solve nothing. If they want crime to go down and people to, shit like that it does bring, they got to bring that fucking surcharge. It's like that probably money's going all in one person's pocket.
It's not even that though. If you want it to be truly medicine, you have to have people that have a true need growing it. Because the plant's bioelectric sentience interacts with your own. The medicine adapts to you to be your medicine.
Yeah.
So someone like me growing your bud is gonna make the shit 10 times stronger than you need for you.
Hey,
See what I'm saying?
my nephew has he
My tolerance level on other people when they smoke it is like one hit.
you ever use yeah, one hitter. You ever use
Wow, I had
seal?
the most great nap today, dude. Thanks for that nug. I'm like, you smoke it all? No, I took one hit and I woke up holding the pipe and the lighter. Like, what the
That's
fuck?
right. Hey,
2 hours later, I was like, I
yeah.
thought something happened. I was like, I thought you were coming back over to get some more. And they're like, no, I took one hit and I literally don't remember anything until I woke up. I was like, nice.
Hey, you ever use CO2 when you're growing?
Yeah, you have to.
That's what he was saying, man. It was telling me he's gonna go get a machine. He
You
said he's
see
gonna
my
go get the big fat
mission,
nut.
dude?
He
It was
said,
all legit. We had CO2 tubes running around with tanks. I had the mats. I had fucking bud bushes 12 feet high going in indoor trays.
Hey, how you
Scratch.
yeah, what's the best way to get it? He said you gonna have to pay $400.
Who has to pay 400?
The machine that he wanted to get. I'm like, I don't know. You can find something cheaper, man. It don't sound like that's too expensive. It sounds too expensive to me.
Yeah, 400 for anything is too expensive. Unless it's a used car.
It's crazy. I beg him to come on the show and talk to you, man. Oh no, just ask him this and ask him that. I'm like, no, cool is cooler than a fan, man.
I'm the king of DIY, but I also have all the technical know-how because I wanted to make it like the ultimate hybrid fusion for so either the novice or the professional are both in the same environment and you can conquer it. And we had satellite gardens going, it just people fall off like the personal
Listen,
issues.
they got the
We had a
friendliest
sweet
cuddle.
spot in Oxnard, and the old lady and her old husband started fighting. So she moved into the garage, and like it wasn't a
No,
grow room anymore, and all the clones died. It was like,
outside.
and she didn't even pay me back for my fucking investment. I'm like, yo, you fucked up the plants. You let your husband fuck them up. Like, pay me back. Well, we paid for the lights. I'm like, that was your part of the deal. My part was the plants. I didn't fuck up the lights. You fucked up the plants.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's like I had to cut them people completely off. But now I got to kind of like talk to him again because we need the garage for other projects. We need to
Hey,
get humble.
grower brief is whack.
Some
Grower
of them,
brief
yeah,
is so
they all think
whack.
they're God's gift to the world. Check this shit out, dude. Look what I grew. And it's like, oh, it's all right. Does it smoke good?
Yeah, think he's Jack Harrer.
Yeah, everybody looks good on the fucking plant. Wait till you cure that shit. You ruin it if you don't cure it properly or dry it properly. So,
That was a problem. A couple of he was telling me I would throw the moisture pack in or something. But I would throw the peel in there for a half hour right before I smoke it because I got to get some kind of moisture. But I got some banana sherbet just sitting in the dark in the cool.
that's how you get mold.
What should I do?
Just get a glass jar that's air sealed and throw it in there. You don't have to have it in utter darkness. Just don't have it in intense sunlight, and it won't degrade the potency for a year.
So just take it out, put it on a kitchen table, and let it sit there. Put it where it gets some light.
Yeah, like you just have it chilling on it. You know, like ambient lighting ain't gonna kill you, but the brighter the light on it, the more the potency is gonna drop.
No,
Especially with something.
it'll be like I said, tell them to put it on the bookcase and just sit
Yeah,
there. So
yeah.
I'll call them and tell them.
Because if it's too dark, any moisture that's in there has the possibility to inspire mold, especially if it's outdoor. It's exposed to a lot more spores outdoor than it would be in indoor.
Mhm.
That's why Oxnard is terrible to grow weed in because they have fog hit them so hard. If you have buds outdoor, one night can ruin your harvest. You have bud rot.
Oh, I'll be sick of that. Well, was rotted when I got back. Oh, no.
Have you ever seen it? It's gnarly. It looks like the inside of the nug is like this reddish brown. You start picking into the bud and it's like crumbles off and the inside. It's like,
Got these little white things.
no, it's reddish brown inside instead of being green. It's decayed and dead looking, but it's still squishy. It's not like bud at all. It's just nasty. Like, you know how like when a tree's kind of dead and you're peeling the bark back and the rotten wood underneath,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like moist but it crumbles up. It's like
Mm-hmm.
that. Botrytis. Then there's
Mm-mm-mm.
white mold, which is like the powdery white mold.
Mm-hmm.
Whole bunch of shit. A bunch of shit.
I like the way you roll, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I'm like my mentor. If people are actually serious about growing, I'll teach them everything.
Yeah, I gotta bring my nephew up.
I'm
We have
not
to just
gonna
go up there.
I'm not gonna
He
waste
don't, he
my
don't
breath
get it.
just so you can fuck it up, you know.
He's so cool, man, but he just fucking just the shit that's going on around is eating him up. But yet he's finding his way to remain happy.
Well, like I had this friend Gavin, like I helped him set up the ranch up north for my friends, and fucking we clear cut like shit, probably 500 square feet of mountainside, like to the dirt. We grazed it, and then
Mm.
dug, put buckets into the holes. We ran water pipe from the water tank up over the hill. We had to put up barbed wire and fence to keep out animals. I did so much goddamn work for these motherfuckers. I
Mm.
provided 170 clones. All I wanted out of it was 4 fucking full bushes from the grow.
And they couldn't do that?
He screwed me on the deal and said, "Oh well, all your clones died." I'm like, "Really? All
That
my
don't matter
clones
if your it
died?"
don't matter if your clones died.
Well, it's
You got
like all my
capitalists,
clones died.
capitalists and shit.
Where'd you come up with all the plants from then? You just went to a dispensary and bought 200 plants out of pocket and you broke as shit? You came to me because I was fronting you clones.
See, they fucked the deal up because you could have had 10, 15, 60 harvesters before they put that shit. What the fuck?
Karma got him, dude. He had his shit. He had like 35 pounds stashed in storage, and fucking his girl ended up cheating on him and fucking doing him dirty and got with her people and told her people where to rob. And they jacked him, took all his shit.
You know what? That's because of the way he was rolling.
And he immediately fucking questioned baby mama. Hey, you don't think Dave would have robbed me, do you? And she's like, now why would he do that? Like,
Look at
he did.
that.
It's your fault, you fucking asshole. You screwed him on the deal. That's all I wanted was 4 plants. You
You
had
think
fucking
it's you
200,
automatic.
200 fucking bushes, and he wouldn't give me what was mine. God
Man, he
took
could
his
have had
fucking
you could have had
over.
1,000. I mean, after you get rid of that, you get the next one in.
I
He's
would have
not
gave
thinking.
him my mothering plants. I'd have been like, good job, dude.
And
Here,
the
have my
fact that
mothering
he had
plants.
35 hidden says a lot.
Well, I mean, that's just
Says
what
a
he had
lot.
left. That was what he had left. Stash for his stash was 35 pounds. Not
Oh, I'm
even
sorry.
counting the rent. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
there was still the split for the ranch and fucking yeah, like it got cut with the ranch hands and everybody that helped. So I mean, there was a lot of weight. It was 200 fucking Christmas trees, dude. I mean, it's a tree. It's not some shit. This is some real deal outdoor.
Hmm.
You got to
Oil.
see it, believe it, kind of shit. You can't wrap your arms around these motherfuckers. They're fucking 13 feet tall. Like,
Man,
yeah,
he couldn't come up with 4 plants.
you had to lie. Oh no, none of them were yours. Like,
Like he,
you could have said half of them died or a third of them are, but all of them, there's no fucking mathematical probability. It's
yeah,
not a
maybe two
dude.
two died and he just took it like
Yo, yo, yo.
Cigarette perfume, half dead, but she still looks so cute.
who that Scotty?
Skirt. You know what I'm doing.
What you doing, Scotty?
Ramen time.
Big perv.
I
Stop
didn't.
playing with my emotions, Smokey.
Hey, babe, will you give me, yeah, give me a 2 beer, yeah? All right, bye.
Is he mowing the lawn yet, Lisa?
What?
Is he mowing the lawn yet?
No. He's going through the cupboards and the fridge.
See, now's your
Oh,
chance to be like, hey, hurry up and get the lawn mowed, and I'll take us out for a hamburger.
Yeah,
yeah.
oh,
It
Well, it's
is.
I will in a
midday.
minute. Keep
Oh,
saying I
shoot.
will in a minute.
This.
Huh.
Are you coming on later tonight or this just day?
No, I'll probably do later tonight, too.
All right, cool,
I was
cool,
just
cool.
killing time till Max got home, but I don't know when he's getting here. Gramps
Yeah,
ain't
I
even
got
here.
perfect. Yeah, you got off early last night.
Yeah, I got attacked by a wave of loneliness, so I dipped out, and then as soon as I ate dinner, I passed the fuck out by midnight, I think. I don't even remember. I woke up with a blanket on my lap, just like
It's
shit.
cold.
What time is it? And it's like 6 in the morning, and the sun's all beaming through, and I'm wide awake and fully rested. And I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go back to sleep." And then I jumped in bed, but then I heard my phone going off next to me, and I'm like, "Let's see what it is." And I'm like, "I'll deal with it later." But then I'm like trying to later. I'm like, I ain't even tired at this point. I slept. I slept for a full 6 hours.
Damn,
But
this sleeping 6 hours?
yeah, I was like, I'm used to 5.5, 6 tops. So it was a
Really?
full. Yeah,
I feel like you're
that's why.
always busy.
No, when it's 5 in the morning, I say, "Well, it's time for me to crash." I literally go in my bedroom, and in 2 minutes or less, I'm asleep. And then
Gotcha.
11:30, I'm either up before my alarm or I'm waking up to turn it off. And then go time.
Guess what came in the mail today?
Depends.
Russian order wife.
Ooh, very close. Dolly Vision soap by
Thank
Jimmy
God.
Jams. Jimmy
It better
Jams.
be. It better be the shit. Did you try it?
It cost me $10 plus $4 shipping. So yeah, this shit better like make my girl better be like ooh or ow. So we'll see. Smells good.
God,
Smells
his
like
balls usually don't smell this good. What are you doing differently?
she's like yeah, I got work today. That's why I asked about the live stream or whatever.
Baby, why your balls tasting so good lately? What are you doing? What's the
Dolly
secret?
bombs.
The secret herbs and spices in my dolly soap.
It's Jimmy Jams.
Hey, give him that idea. You can give him that idea. He's
Dude,
like,
he,
here,
he seriously, him and you
secret
ever heard
herbs
of
and
Manscaped?
spices so you can no add flavor to your balls like fetish soap. It's a new angle. That's a new marketing angle he can exploit. You're welcome, Jimmy Jams.
Sexual soap. Sexual
Yes.
seduction, sexual soap.
That
Bang.
what's her face made her vagina candle and people buy into that nonsense. Tell
Exactly,
me there
man.
tell me
Every
there's not a dude out there that'd be like, hey baby, my balls taste like Rocky Road ice cream. Come
yo,
here.
I don't know. I don't know if I got it from a movie, but I heard that candles make girls horny. That's all I heard. It makes women horny. That's why I like to
You
put
know
on
why?
candles. I
You
put the
know why?
candles on, nice music, make it romantic.
The flickering light entrances.
Like what's that story?
Wavy. Wavy at work.
Wavy?
Wavy Kizzle.
What it do?
Wavy's cool.
He's having a beautiful day.
Yo, cuss him
We
out.
are pretty okay. It's happy and cheerful.
Oh yeah. I gotta run, man. I catch y'all later tonight.
Bye,
All right,
dude.
All right,
ahead.
All right, yo.
have a good one. Don't get a traffic ticket out there.
Oh man, none of that.
Motherfuckers are out there.
There's a bomb going off. Be careful. Shit, man. It's like McGroover and shit. I mean, like,
Look, I'm just trying to tell you. I didn't do that. You
boom.
guys got it all.
Sorry.
MacGruber!
I remember
I'm
they did a presidential one, which is pretty funny. It was stupid as fuck.
I liked when MacGyver was on there and he was his dad.
I didn't see that one.
But MacGyver, MacGruber. Oh, you got to look it up. They
Oh,
have all of them like in one block on YouTube.
yeah, they
That
made a
shit's
whole
funny.
freaking movie about that, dude.
I didn't ever see the movie though. I couldn't bring
I
myself to.
know. Miss you, man.
I like the other one. Did you ever see the Falconer?
The Falcon, the Andy Samberg one.
No, it's a character that that guy Will Forte does. He's like a guy that
Oh
was
yeah, yeah,
searching
yeah.
for a job in the city, and
Ka-ka-ka!
now I am the Falconer. You are the Falcon. And he's
Like,
like, quick, I'm hurt. Go get help. And then the bird's like gambling and fucking getting hookers and smoking out and shit. And
he
then he's
makes a
like,
noise.
yeah, he's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
He's
He's
always doing the bird screech, but he was doing bong hits the one time. And then he flies back. And he's like, what took you so long? And the bird's like, thinking all the party fun.
hell yeah. I remember the Falconer. The
I love that
Falconer.
one. Tunes this is so funny. The driving cat.
Is that
It's a
Eva?
cat who could drive a car.
Eva, you still
What?
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alive, so I'm
I
very
have a
happy.
Saturday off, so I'm being
Ooh,
lazy.
those are always good.
I never get Saturdays off.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, before I got hurt, I haven't had a Saturday off in like 20 years.
2
It's
days in a
weird.
row. 2 days in a row.
Oh, snap. That
Never.
rat's running around. Going, yes,
Nope.
this is in
It's
here.
dead now.
Party time.
Nope. The second one's dead. He
Oh,
is
you
dead.
got a text? You got a message?
Yep. It's on Instagram. I posted the picture and everything.
Oh, R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. 6ix9ine.
Colby got reincarnated again.
Kobe
Fine.
and 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? A young milk god. They were
It's round
they
3.
tried to
Got
mess
6 lives
around.
left.
You don't mess with the
Oh wait, do
best.
rats have 9 lives or do they only get 6?
No, I don't know, man. Rats are disgusting. You ever? Oh, yeah, you've seen a rat, of course, but they're
Ah.
disgusting. Oh, and possums.
Picture shows
Possums are
how
worse,
fat
bro.
and nasty this thing. Possums are actually clean animals and they
Nah,
take care of rats and mice. They eat them. They're
possum.
omnivores.
Oh, dude, they look like
Yeah,
a
they
like
eat
like a cat
cockroaches.
and a rat had a baby.
It is ugly and it is scary, but they're a cleaner animal. They take care of all the vermin. That's why there's so many rats and mice because there's no trees for the possums.
All
They
right.
artificially keep the tree limits low so a possum won't take residence in it.
They hate people, dude. Every time I see one, it looks at me like it wants to like beat the crap out of me.
That's what they do. They hiss at you and it's like, because you think it's going to leap.
Right? It's like a cat, dude.
Yeah, I was like 3 feet away from one time in my mom's yard. Like we had a branch pile in the back corner where I would just pile the branches. It was like, 4 foot deep on every side, a big square. And my dad's like, hey, get rid of all that shit. Start a new one, get rid of all the shit. I'm like, all right, so we got it ready for burning. And I'm just pulling through, and all of a sudden there's all these little baby possums crawling around. And I'm high, so I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool. And then my brain's like, wait a second, babies, where's the mama? And as soon as I look up, it's like, but it's literally close enough to where all I could do was just barely have to jump and it would get in my face. And I'm like Ed Rooney, I had that face like, and I just slowly started backing up and I didn't break eye contact. And I'm like, where's my fucking shovel?
Ugh.
I dipped out for a minute. I was like, well, I'm getting out of there. I'll let that shit sort itself out.
F that, dude. I ain't down with the possums. I won't
I've been
kill them.
I've been bit by an animal, so I don't like it. That was one of my first experiences in life with pain.
Dog?
Yeah, the dog bit me on the fucking mouth.
You're not traumatized?
I was for when I was a kid. I was like I had nightmares about it for a few years.
Yeah, my buddy,
It's
same
always
thing.
the same thing. A big black dog would just be like, just all in my fucking face. But like
Yeah.
in your dream, it's way worse because it's like big.
Same thing
I
happened
was
to my
only
friend.
3.
She's still traumatized. Like she
I
won't
was
go near
mean. I was
dogs.
mean to dogs because of it for a long time.
Yeah.
I would
Don't blame
train them
her.
aggressively, and I would train them to fight me on command, so I could be rough with them and justify it.
How
And
old
I
were
go,
you?
look, you fight my fucking arm. I was 3 when it happened.
Jesus Christ, dude. You were a little fucking kid, bro. Like a baby.
Yeah, I just wandered over to see if my friend was home, and I didn't see nobody out front. And there was no fence. Like the dog was chained up out back, but I didn't even. It was in the house, the dog house,
Yeah.
and I didn't know. I didn't know anything. I just
You're a
was looking
kid,
for my
bro.
friend. I go walking back there, and the dog came out and got me.
Damn, dude. I almost got bit once. I was doing pickup sticks. Not pickup sticks. Postmate. I was doing
Crack.
Postmates. Bah. Postmates, and then there's no sign. So I open the door, go in, drop off the food, and of course the Rottweiler comes after me. Um, the only reason why I didn't get bit because I put the bag of food where the dog was trying to bit me. So it took 3 swipes at me. So the whole bag was basically done. If he would have tried the 4th time, he would have got me. But then the owner came out. The owner's like, "Oh, don't worry about the food. It's okay." I'm like, "Mother effer, I'm gonna like. You're lucky I don't beat the crap out of you. Why didn't you put your dog away, you idiot?" He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. My dog's hyper." He's like, the dog tried to like bite me. Like, look at the
I
bite.
would have
Like, your
thrown the
food's all.
dog at him like Point Break.
Dude, I call Postmates. I tell them, they go, "Oh yeah, that's not our responsibility. Like, we're not your boss. That's between you and them. Like, we're just like the middleman." And that's why they got their asses sued, and that's why those fuckers had to pay me. I can't see. Well, fuck it. Yeah, they gave me like almost $7,000.
Nice.
Because they were. Yeah, dude. Fuck those fuckers. I had to pay taxes though. Fuck that. But anyways,
Yep.
yeah,
Chump suck.
they you know what I mean? They got me on the taxes. But yeah, Postmates, dude, they did not care about me when I worked for them. This was a long time ago though. This was like when they first came out, like what, 8 years ago, so like six, who knows how long ago? Long time ago.
I think it was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 5 years ago when it first came out, I tried it out just because I got greedy. It's like I want to make as much money as possible. Money's evil. Like I told myself, I'm gonna get to this amount, and I'll be happy. I get to that amount, I'll get a little bit more. Get to that amount, okay, a little bit more. It just never stops, and that's not healthy. But my injury kind of like smacked my face and said, "Fuck money," and kind of took a lot of it from me. You know what I mean? When you're out 6 months, not really. I wasn't trapping. I wasn't. I wasn't working legally either. I wasn't at my job. I wasn't selling shit. I was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna just take 6 months off. That cost me like
A lot.
over 10 grand, at least 10 grand. Um, you know what I mean? So disability doesn't pay crap. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, disability. Literally, I spent that like in 3-4 days. Like what the hell? That took care of my dab. Like for a dab for a month. But yeah, and I'm a lot more humble, dude. Like money's not that important to me that I know. As I
Well,
go to work in a couple hours.
anytime you get it, it just gets taken away. So it's like, what's the point? As long as you
Exactly.
got supplies for the day.
Right.
That's what I'm
Rent's
doing.
paid, bills are paid, supplies are there. Like
Yep.
that's all you can ask for. Your daily needs,
I'm kind of back to that. But for a while there, I was getting crazy just because I'm making so much money. You know what I mean? I was balling, dude. I was really making so much gosh darn money. I was buying weed for 60 and eighth, like the exotic pack. You know what I mean? Remember? I was an idiot, dude. What the hell was I thinking, bro? Like I was dumb. I was a dumb fuck. You know what I mean? Spending thousands of dollars on stupid shit. Like what the hell? Let's go to Vegas. Yeah, every weekend. Now here I am, like 6 months later, going, what the hell was I thinking, dude? Like I'm never gonna be like that again. I got old real fast. I
But
got
if you
in
hadn't
six
have done it,
months.
you wouldn't have learned the lesson.
That's why. That's what people are telling me. Yeah,
Someone probably told you beforehand, like, yo, don't do that. And you're like, no, I'll be all right.
yeah. Remember, man, I got in a bad car accident. Not too probably a year before that, and I should have died, bro. It's like I didn't even get a single bruise. Well, I got a bruise and I bled a little bit, but I didn't get a single break, nothing. And I hit like 4 walls. Like when I don't know if you remember the valley. You know how like freeways sometimes when you turn, it's basically just like a one street turn. You know what I mean? And that's where my tire popped. So I did what if my tire popped while turning, like kind of in a 180-degree angle. So I did like 4 3 6. A homeless person was living in the freaking grass and saw everything. And ran to the car to try to steal everything probably. But saw me instead. Was like, "Oh shit, you alive?" And then I was hiding my fucking drugs, and he was like, "You want me to take that?" He's like, "Yeah, hey, take my shit, dude. Just run." Because I knew the cops were gonna come. I was like, "All right, I got shit on me." So that was the first thing I did. Isn't that funny? You're an addict when you get a life or death experience. First thing that pops in your head: hide the drugs. Hide the drugs. That's
Nobody
what you,
needs to catch a charge.
yeah,
Ever.
I mean, I'm smart, dude. That's why I've never been arrested. But anyways,
Eat
Um,
it.
yeah, 4 360s hit all these walls. Car, my brand new freaking TL Acura
Was
TL
it your
total
fault?
because because yeah, because the tire went out.
Mm.
Improper equipment.
Yeah, but the part of the freeway I hit, I don't know if you ever been over. Like, remember something? It kind of goes dun, like it's some. It should be smooth, but it's not. It's like there's something there, and I think that caused it to kind of go over the edge. My car needed air,
Yeah, the
but
expansion joints.
yes, but you know what I'm talking about. Like it's like, damn, that wasn't smooth. It,
And then some of them, it's where they have the section that they put in, and then they have it like anchored with those steel shits. So
bam, you
there's
know
like
exactly what I'm
deep
talking
gap,
about.
and
That's what
that
I
shit's
hit.
rusty. Like, what
Thank
the
you.
dude? Like, what did you hit?
So, boom. That's what I
Yeah,
think what
the
caused it.
one going into Glendale when you go to the dump is like the worst of them.
That's
Did it
exactly
total
what
your car?
oh, I totally. I'm telling you, like, and I was like I said, I even tried driving it home. Um, it was total. Like when I tried to sell it, the guy was like, "Oh, he offered me 500 on the phone. You know, total cars." He looked at it and was like, "I'll give you $100, bro. I can't believe I came here." I mean, like it was bad, bro. But yeah, it was like 2 in the morning. I'm blocking traffic. So for some reason, some gangster ass motherfucker pulls over and goes, "What's up, dog? You good?" I'm like, "Nah, man. I can't put my car into my car was so messed up, I couldn't put it into drive. It was stuck. Like it was that fucked up." He was like, "Here, man. I used to be I know what's up. Got a screwdriver. Put that shit in it. Made it to it so I could drive." So I drove from the freeway onto like San Fernando Mission Road or some shit, and I almost made it home. But welcome to my world. 1 block away, the car stalled,
Shoot.
and boom, cops came. They thought for sure I was fucked up. They're like, "There's no way this car is this messed up and you're driving it." They gave me 10 sobriety tests. I passed all of them. Um, they were like at the end of the day there, and I forgot where the car crash was. They wanted to know where it was so they can go back to see if there's any shit. Because I did hide some freaking stuff under in the ground, and for damage, because like any damage you cause, they give you this little red piece of paper, and then you deal with it with the DMV.
You gotta pay for it.
Yep. And I was fucking with them, and I didn't tell them where it was. So we're there for 2 hours. At the end, the what is it? The main people are the highway patrol. Actually, they're the dickheads. They're like, "All right, man, just let this asshole go. He got us." And then I got to go. No ticket, no nothing. I didn't have insurance. I didn't have anything, bro. I was like free balling it, dude. I was like, yeah, it was bad. And I don't know what I was thinking. Don't do drugs.
Not while driving.
Exactly. But yeah, I could have got really screwed. I could have ruined like a lot. I could have cost a lot.
Could have killed
Like,
somebody,
I
including
could have
yourself.
killed, including myself. Even the homeless guy was like, "How you still alive?"
You could have
Okay,
killed him.
seriously, man. I wish you can see this area because like part of it didn't have a barrier, so I could have went off the freeway, and it was a freaking high school, like where the baseball field and there's like a baseball gate. Like
Yeah.
whoever built that area is a fucking idiot, because I could have fucking went off the freeway and into that freaking school, and I would have for sure got. I wasn't wearing a seatbelt either, so I for sure would have flew out that motherfucking car.
Oh, you know where the freeway splits right after Chatsworth,
Bro, I think okay. I'm not trying to
and you're
dox
going
myself,
like these.
but yeah,
It goes
like
off.
yeah,
Like the one time we're coming back from work, this motherfucker was flying. He had to be doing at least a buck 20, and he
yeah.
missed his thing and just like went off and into the ditch like airborne, and then landed and went into like the pole.
Oh, fire.
I didn't see it explode because we were still driving. I was just like watching, like, oh shit.
That almost happened to me, bro. Like I got so lucky, bro. I don't understand. Like I don't know why. I got I got spared. But then, but at the same time, I tore my ligament in my ankle, walking on steps. So it kind of balances out, I think.
Yeah, everybody's here to serve the purpose.
I
My
was meant.
car accident, I broke 3 ribs.
Thank
See,
goodness.
I expected at least a broken rib, right? Like 4 walls,
Yeah,
80 miles per hour, or 60 miles per hour going on a turn.
yeah,
That's crazy. You broke 2 ribs, you said, or 3 ribs?
3.
3. How
And
how
my
the
nose.
ribs?
My nose
Ooh,
was a little fucked up from the airbag that went off.
you know what? The airbag went off, but it went off halfway. It was weird.
It's
Like
defective.
Halfway airbag.
weird situation.
No, there's a lot of them that are recalled and people just don't get the notice or they disregard it because it just looks like junk mail.
No, both my airbags went off and nobody was in the passenger seat. My shit was squished.
It felt like it had powder in
Like
it.
a can. I don't know how I lived. It was a can. Like a squish can. The only thing that was
Oh my
good
god.
was the driver's seat. Yeah, I had glass in my hair. My hair was falling out. Fuck, it was horrible.
I remember the 8 seconds of the accident, me thinking, "Oh shit, this is real. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, I can die. I'm about to die right now. Holy shit."
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember it. That's how long it happened because I did literally, I think, 2 or 3 360s, 2 360s and maybe one 180 because my tire went out while turning. So it just went, you know what I mean? So I hit wall, wall, wall. For some reason, I didn't press the brake. I was like, fuck it. Let's do this. So I just hit wall because I thought if I hit I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not going to
I don't
lie.
remember anything.
I remember everything. And I was under the influence. So I don't know why I remember it so well.
I remember what I was listening to on my way to work, and then someone fucking came up from behind going like 60 miles an hour and fucking pushed me into another car.
Oh, shit. That's their
And
fault.
then I woke up, and there was smoke and fucking, I don't know, I was bleeding. There was fucking glass everywhere. My airbags were off.
Jesus.
And I jumped out like Superwoman trying to save this car that was flipped on its side. And some lady was cleaning me up, told me. And then next thing I knew, I was in the ambulance. Like, I don't remember anything.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
had the adrenaline rush and then you go into like heavy shock.
Yeah, I was just like in survival mode. I jumped out of the car, but the first thing I did was grab my backpack and hid my weed. Seriously.
You know?
I was
Thank
like, oh,
you. Exactly. I don't feel so bad now.
no,
First
I
thing I
did.
did.
That was the first thing I thought to do was, oh shit.
Yep. I'm not getting
Because I
rid of
didn't know if I caused it. I didn't know.
Yep.
I was
Exactly.
tripping. I'm like, where's my weed? I grabbed everything, and then next thing I knew, I was in the ambulance.
Yeah, I had
The cop told me he don't pull people out of cars like that. Like, he doesn't see people that survive cars that look like that usually.
Yeah, it's mangled. I've seen the
So I
picture.
don't know why the heck I was just got away with 3 ribs broken. That's
Did you
it.
see the picture of it, Scotty?
Say what?
Have you ever seen the picture of her car?
Is it a Celica?
No, it looked like it went through a compactor, dude.
Yeah, the car I was in.
No,
It
I didn't
got
see it.
mushed between those two cars. Like she got fucking accordion.
No, but thank God you're okay. Jesus Christ. Like, see,
Yeah, that's what I was told to go home and fucking just go home and celebrate because they were like, what the hell? Yeah,
dude, we
the
got lucky.
driver's seat was fine,
Yeah.
but the trunk was in the back and the back seat was in the front. Like the passenger side and the front was squished in.
Oh yeah, dude. Every part in the engine, like everything was broken. They're like, we can't even use your engine. We can't even use this.
Right.
They were pissed to pay me $100. Like I don't know how I served. It's crazy. It's
That's
insane.
crazy. You have an
It's,
angel watching over you. That's what
yeah.
you know what? After my sister picked me up from the hospital, I shit you not, like I go, what am I sitting on? Like I had broken ribs and like my nose is all fucked up. And there was a coin and it said Guardian Angel on it. I was sitting on it. She didn't know where it came from.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there. I was like, because there's no way I should have survived that. I at least should have been like not be able to walk, or my legs should have been gone or something.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how my feet didn't get effed up. Like,
Right.
and you know what? That was a turning point. I got clean after that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it was actually I don't know what I said. It was actually been like 2-3 years. It was a while ago. Maybe like 2 years. I don't know. I'm not good with time, but I stopped all that shit, and that stuff's horrible. Do not take prescription medication, people. That stuff is like even though I was given it by a doctor, and it. Thank you, doc.
I wasn't. I just had hookups.
Could
And
have
then
sued his
one day
ass.
I was driving around. It was like when my daughter was like 1. She was just in the car seat. And I wouldn't do anything crazy. I just went and got gas and got some smokes. I was going to take us out for lunch or whatever. And when I was coming out of the gas station, it was rainy, so I couldn't really see. And I like fucking dinked the guy's door. And it was like, shit. Fuck, I ain't got no insurance. I ain't
You know what's
got
fucked up?
no. I had to
Is
beg the
after
dude. I was
that
like,
car accident,
don't
I got a new car and I loved it and it was fine. It was low
Oh
payment. I was almost
no.
done paying it off. And I was at my dad's watching the Jazz game and he goes, what happened to your car? And I'm
Oh
like,
no.
fuck you, don't say that. I go out there, some girl fucking drunk driving fucking hit it and
Oh.
totaled it. And now I have
left
a
the
new car
room.
payment. It's really fun.
Hey, so when that happens, you're not responsible, but your stuff still goes up, right?
Yeah, my insurance went up like fucking $50.
That's
That's
effed up because that's
bullshit.
not your fault. How's that your fault?
It's not my fault.
There should be
She
a
fucking
law.
left a tire right by my car, like she was trying to drive away with no tire.
You should
That's
sue her.
fucking gnarly. See, at least if I would have hit a car or anything would have got involved, I would. You know what I mean? I'm not a fucking douchebag. I've gotten hit and somebody left. I would never do that. So I was at least I didn't hit any cars. You know what I mean? That's why I left. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, I fucked up. No one saw. No, I didn't hit anything. So that's why I didn't get the popo involved or whatever. But if I would have hit a car driving home, if like you should have seen me driving, it was like driving. It was like a video game because I was driving a totaled car, and you would have to go right when you wanted to go left, and left when you wanted to go right.
Right.
I almost hit a car, and if I would have hit a car, I would have been all right. This is where it stops. But I was doing so good. I was so proud of myself. I'm 1 block away from my house, and then it turns red. I'm like, should I just go for it? And I'm like, no, I don't want to get in a car accident. Let me just stop at the light, and then the car dies. But if I would have just kept going, I would have been in my house, and no cops. It would have been like, all right, just an accident. And I got home, and nobody will ever know about this.
That's how you know it was God intervening.
Yep, God
This
was like,
pissed
nah,
me
bro.
off. I didn't have
Not
nothing to
this
do with
time.
it. My car was sitting on the curb and she fucking hit
Oh
it.
yeah, you had nothing. This is a complete different situation than yours.
But it
You should have
pissed me
got
off because
paid.
now my insurance is fucking skyrocketed.
They,
That's not fair.
that's fucked up, dude.
I had like hardly a car payment, like barely $50 a month or something like that. I was almost done paying it. It was a nice car. She fucking totaled it.
That's horrible.
That's being punished for
I
nothing.
got $500 back for that fucking accident.
I believe in karma, so hopefully something will happen. Something good will happen to you.
I hope so.
I know so. Okay, I don't know so, but I'm highly
Let's
predicting
hope
good
so.
things. Okay,
But it makes me not want to drive anymore. Like I'm afraid to drive.
I'm with you on that as well. Now when I drive, I'm driving all these cars right now. I'm a different driver. I'm
Yeah.
no longer like fuck. Not I was never like a road rage, but if there was if it was me and another person needing to make a left, and I was 1 second, like a half a second before, I would go and be like, "Hey, fool, I was first." Now I'm just like, "All right, you know what? You want to go? Go.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in a car accident over a misunderstanding. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I've been through this. Like yeah,
I
I'm a
always
different.
just drove like I couldn't afford to get a ticket because I would go to jail.
I used to want to get it. Like I used to want stupid idiots to hit me so I can just fucking sue them and make
Hell
money.
no,
Like
I'd be driving like I'm not getting arrested carrying this shit.
oh yeah, yeah. If I
Hey,
had shit on me, of course not.
turn
But they're
signal.
No, I sued that guy who hit me the first time.
that's what
Well,
I'm
I
saying.
didn't
Like,
sue him. They
I
sue
drive
the
like a
car
city worker.
insurance.
I'm slow and easy.
did you get paid?
They go after the car insurance.
Because they're some of them, it's up to like $1 million. It depends on the injury, but usually it's
Some.
like you know what I mean. Depends on the insurance. I had insurance like that for a car, which
But
was
see,
complete bullshit.
when you're one of us people, like you don't have that kind of insurance. Everybody else has it, but you.
Well, no, I
Like
leased a car.
everybody else I hear about, they get
Well, no,
like
they
6
paid all my
accidents and they
medical
got 6
bills,
new
so that was
cars.
good. The ambulance
Yeah,
was like $5,000. I'm thinking, what am I paying for? Fucking uh,
Uh,
blinker fluid, windshield wiper fluid. You drove me around the block. I
how
gotta
much does
pay
the EMT
5,000.
get paid an
The
hour?
hospital visit was $27,000.
Woo!
I got all that paid off. I had to. I had to get a lawyer. Fuck that.
You had to get a lawyer.
Yeah.
They should have just covered that.
No,
No,
insurance
no, they
fight
don't cover the ambulance
insurance
for the
the whole
hospital.
way.
Fuck, they should have sued him for more than for what is it called? For trouble, for taking your time.
I did.
Good.
I did. It's just it goes really quick.
Oh yeah.
I was all excited on the money I made, and then now it's like some bitch hit my car. Well, there goes that money. I had to get a new car, and cars aren't cheap right now. Like I was looking at a $10,000 car, and it was a piece of shit. I had to go normal.
Yeah, that's why I don't have one right now. I'm driving like everyone's cool right now. Everyone's letting me drive their car. But I was just about to get a car. Like I was telling, I don't know if this I told you before my injury. I had like what 30,000 saved for a brand new car.
Damn,
Around,
you want a cheap sports car?
I wanted to pay a car straight up. You know what I mean?
I got a
No
cheap sports car
payments.
you can buy for $2,000. It needs like maybe $500 to revamp it.
I'm not good at that, man. I would need some help. I'm horrible with cars. That's why I get new cars, so I
Well,
can
no,
just
like
take.
all the mechanics on it are good. It just needs it was the first touch console screen back in the day in the 80s. But now they have a retrofit that has the new onboard console system. It costs $500. Other than that, it needs a paint job and it's
It
tits.
costs so much for cars and houses nowadays. It's impossible.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. Like, I'm not gonna do it, but I was just saying, hey, what happens if we want to sell our house? And we kind of like put it, we checked it out, and it's oh, I'm not lying, 100,000, almost 100,000 over what we got it for. Like, but
Don't
it's go,
do it.
Oh
but
yeah.
I think there's gonna be a bubble though. I'm like scared.
No,
Hopefully,
Damn.
I bought my house for 135,000. The houses
that's
around here,
damn.
that was like 7 years ago though. But
I
now,
paid
like,
300 for ours.
well, that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, my house will go for about 340,000,
And if you
guaranteed.
try to get one, you're not going to be able to find one.
Exactly. I'm not going to qualify for anything. I'm not selling my house.
Well, we got this house like almost 20 years ago, and it took us a while to pay off. Well,
Yeah.
actually, no, 15 years ago.
If I sold my home, I would get a lot of money, but there's no way I could
What
ever
year is it?
qualify. My house?
No, right today,
Oh,
2022.
right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got the house 2000, and when we came back from San Diego, 2000 something. We all got sick of renting, and we were like, let's just buy a house. So we just like put down a down payment, all our
Yeah.
savings, and we just started instead of renting, we just paid mortgage for like 15 years, and we're almost to the point where like, all right, now what are we gonna do? My brother's gonna get married. My sister's almost gonna get married. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'll get married soon. Well, I don't think I'll get married, but settle down. Um, we're not sure if we want to like sell the house or like rent it out. I think I'm gonna rent it out.
Yeah, rent it out.
Don't sell it. Don't sell it.
I turned the garage into a studio. That's pretty cool. So it's actually a one, two, three. I guess it's a 4-bedroom house now, or a 3-bedroom plus a studio.
How
Yeah,
many
you leave
bathrooms?
the studio in there, and then you can rent it out as a studio
Three.
place.
3 bathrooms?
One in the studio, which we put in, cost us a freaking arm and a leg, and then 2 inside the house.
Oh, okay.
But that
That's
studio,
sucks
man,
in all those bathrooms.
Man, you know how many
ew.
musicians would be down to rent that?
Dude, that studio. I'm telling you. Remember, if you want to start that thing I was telling you about, you see my backyard. You would have access. Yeah, I'll show you right now, dude. Look, you wouldn't even have to say hi to me.
It's just a matter of getting
Oh
down
wait,
there
you're
once.
yeah. Plus Maximus.
Well, he's not even an issue. He could ride the train with me.
Hey,
And
I
the bus.
just need some work done around my house, and you could stay in the basement.
I know it's going that way. They're getting sick of living here. We already had that talk a long time ago. Like, if you find a better place to live in a safer place, take Max and go. Like,
Backyard, lots of
we'll
land, acre.
fly back and forth with him or whatever we got to do. We'll share custody of
Yeah,
Dad.
when I'm always at work, I can't take care of my backyard. I can't take care of, like,
Oh, dude,
I
they
don't
fuck.
have a landlord I can call and go, hey, help me.
They
No,
just
shit goes wrong, I'm fucked.
take
And
care
my house is old.
for
Well,
free.
you got space.
For free.
Just need
The
some more
best
dollars.
part of the whole thing. Free.
My house was built in 1924. That's
My
probably why
yeah.
it's so strong.
Mine's
All cement walls, like fucking.
Dude, I bet there's gold hidden on the property somewhere.
ooh. Look for
Maybe
gold.
look for gold.
Look for gold.
You never know.
I was
When
gonna
I
tell
was
you
on
my
my friend's ranch, I found a giant block of quartz, mostly buried in the ground. Like there was only this much of it
what?
sticking up, but I saw like a little vein of gold in it.
Let
So
me
I
see.
started unburying it, and it's like a fucking like an 8 foot block of quartz in this hillside, and there's
Wow.
gold veins all through it. So I buried it back, and only I know where it's at. I never showed anybody else that's up there because it's a 40-acre property, and there's no fucking way you're stumbling across it like I did.
Why didn't you grab it?
I just told you it's like an 8 foot block of quartz. Like
Oh, 8 foot.
it's four
Damn.
foot tall, it's 8 foot long, it's deep as shit. Yeah, there's no way. I'd have had to like pry it and watch it roll over trees on the way down the hill.
That's a
My
freaking
thought was every time I tell people all the time, like, yo, you ever want to trip out and go camping? We got access. Just give me a ride so I can go too. We can go up to the ranch and I'll go up there and chisel some out little by little. Be like, hey, I found a chunk of quartz. Here's one for you. Nobody's the wiser.
why doesn't anybody ever take the damn leap? God damn it. Lazy ass teenagers. Yeah, I'm old, bro. I'm saying that. I sound like old people. Damn kid.
These
Damn it.
dang teenagers with their penis pumps and twerking.
Is your washer and dryer outside?
Yeah, unfortunately. Because we had to put the studio. They were in the garage, and then yeah, here I'll
This is
show you.
covered.
Yeah, we made a ghetto announcement. See, that's so ghetto. You know how much wood is right now at freaking um at places? It's like too much money, dude.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like, what the hell happened? Well, why is this 2x4 suddenly $12? Like,
Wow, that's a big area. What's that? Your garage?
Yeah, well, we made it. We put some insulation in and turned it into a bedroom.
Wow, cool. I
Sink,
should do that with my garage.
bathroom, TV outside. Yeah,
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. You do some upkeep on your place, and you could rent it out for double what you pay in rent. Get your mortgage paid off, and you got rent money for someplace else. Then you're just working for pocket change and weed.
Dude, I'm like a couple years away from that. Hopefully,
Oh,
and I
hopefully
can
I am.
retire. I can retire at 40.
Well,
No,
get
I
with
can't.
Deuce. Get with Deuce, and I'll get with Fat Joe and get some numbers going, and we can set up an indoor.
That's my plan. Like once I get everything settled, I'm just gonna do that because that's the new boom. That the green
My
boom.
guy's already got the spot.
Yeah,
He's just got a room. He's got rooms sitting there ready to go. He's like, "How many rooms do you want?" Like, I'm like, "Oh,
yeah.
let me talk to people. And I'll get back to you." Because I
That's
literally only have equipment for like one little room at this point. I gave away
shit.
most of my gross shit. I still got 2 lights, 3 lights, exhaust fan, Buddha. I may have some nutrients chilling.
Hey,
I don't
Buddha.
Buddha, Buddha, Buddha.
What up, Scotty?
Buddha, Buddha.
What up, brother?
Shit.
Brother man. I thought Stoner was gonna stay at this little room over here for a split second, and then
Man,
he went east. He went East Coast on me.
I got a female, bro. I'm not East Coast. I'm Midwest.
Oh, then he. My bad. He went Midwest on me. I thought he was gonna go West Coast. But hey, man, you found your girl. It's all good.
Are you in South Dakota?
No, I'm in Illinois.
Oh,
Shit, well, you guys, anything ever happens, man, you know. I even told Jimmy Jams, just got my Dolly soap in the mail. You guys are welcome here, you know. You guys can always stay a little bit. Because it's all about, man, helping people out right now, dude, because shit is fucked up. Everyone's being selfish, greedy. So you
I
got
got
to
a
take
spare
care.
room and a sofa bed.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you people, like, we're not close, but you guys ever need help, I got your back. Watch. If you don't
I
believe
have
me,
a
test
spare
me.
room.
Fuck, I forgot the fabric softener. Things white people say.
Don't eat the Tide Pods.
I'm not white, damn it. I'm Guatemalan and I'm Irish.
Oh, see, see, I can't even get happy about it. I don't want to jinx it, but
What?
getting my guitar pods back, I would sell them and get that money.
Tell what's
Then I
his
got
face to
money to
get it
play with. Because they got to find them first.
They're in VA, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean find them? You don't know where they are?
Well, she's got to go outside in the garage and go through the boxes.
Oh, okay. So they're there.
I gotta dig out a picture from Google and send her a picture so she knows what she's looking for, basically. Because if she doesn't find it, then I gotta wait till the next time my brother's in town. Because he knows exactly what he's looking for when he goes.
Yep.
Hey,
Doing,
come grab this shit for me and hand it to her so she can mail it. Because she likes mailing me stuff that I have, but it's like she'll just randomly pick items, and it's like sometimes like, what the hell?
some random shit.
Well, like one time she sent my old pill kit back where it was like the little tube with a rubber stopper that had the straw going through it, so you could just have your pill stash in there and snort at will, and then cap it back off. And it was all empty, but there's still like residue in there. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't seen this motherfucker in forever. Trash. And then she sent like a flashlight, but it was like a mag light that was a weed pipe that had converted. I'm like, yo, you just sent some contraband through the mail, like a motherfucker. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you sent me a weed pipe for one. Like, she's like, oh, my bad. Like,
What
no,
the?
don't worry about it. It made it through, so be more
Get
careful.
fuck that.
If you want to send me shit, send
I'll
me
tell
my
her.
dragon dagger, my sacrifice knife, or
I
something
love you
cool,
too,
you know?
but I'm serious.
My
You
predator
lost
skull.
her.
I have the polyresin predator skull.
I got my Dolly soap. What is it? My Dolly. What is it called? My Dolly scope. What is it called when you in the preview? coming tonight.
Dr. Squatch.
We'll see if this Dolly soap is worth.
I already told you. Hey, no, dude, trust it. I'm gonna say like this. You already know that water was like that before I even started washing. But I don't know where none of this shit is. Mom
Dolly
got
soap
here 2
means
minutes
dollar
after that
store
shit
soap.
happened, and I forgot the shit was even in there because I brought your daughter.
We got real house homies of Atlanta.
You could have Hidden Valley Ranch soap, Bacon Bits soap,
Oh,
smoked cheddar.
what the fuck?
Something that smells clean.
Well, no, this is for the foodies. Like, you want the balls to smell like food, so they're more appealing.
Don't.
This isn't ball soap. It's like soap, which you can use on your
smell like
balls.
clean. Something clean.
I'm trying. Hopefully it'll make like. I don't know, like. I don't know, man. I'm trying. With my
How the
Dolly
fuck?
soap preview's coming.
You know what you're hoping for.
I want
We'll
my taint
see.
tingle.
I
You
want
said you want your what?
I want my taint to tingle.
That so you want a bleach?
Wait, is the taint the in between thing? In
No,
between
that's your
Yeah,
what do they call that? That's your gooch.
the gooch. The gooch?
The ABC, the ass ball connection. It is known by many names.
Avery.
It's always the same.
I'm buying
But
everyone
no,
a
like
Dolly
you
bomb.
get a
So I'm
good
buying everyone Dolly
pine
soap.
tar soap with menthol in it, and that shit makes your
Hey,
skin tingle.
hey Scott, man, send me one of them bars of soap.
All right, I'm really trying one today though. But yeah, I'll send you one. Man.
Cause look, I'm poverty stricken, destitute for a prostitute, but I ain't got no means for no end, so I can't get this bitch to be in my handpan. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. No, I already told Jimmy. Keep buying, keep making the soap because I
That
think he's
shit
on
work.
to a good thing.
Hell yeah.
I just mess with him because he's selling soap, but he's making money, dog. So don't hate the player.
Hey, he does what I used to do.
I mean, so no, can't hate the
Today's
game.
making soap. Tomorrow's going to be selling bean pies.
I used to sell soap to people who wanted crack.
Shit, the real soap.
Yeah.
I'm smoking on some soap right now. Zope, ZOAP. It's a
What?
type of weed by cookies.
What's the mix?
It's Skittles
I've got
and
Skittles.
yeah, it's Skittles. So it's like kind of dark perp and I think gelato.
Oh,
Yeah, that's bomb.
Gelato.
and gelato. That sounds
Yeah,
good as fuck.
I
gelato
get
33
mystery weed out here.
mystery weed.
Hey,
I
you
love
be
it.
watching Burner, right? On his YouTube?
Sometimes, yeah. I saw the burner Tyson. That was
I
fun.
should get you some
Yeah,
of
that
the
was a
cheap
good one.
ones.
I was talking about the one where they just did a recent strain test. They had one
Oh, I
called
saw that.
That would
it
save
was
your budget a lot.
called fish scale, and what else was it mixed?
Fish scale's
Fish
bomb,
scale.
bro.
Yeah,
That's cocaine.
that's what the weed is. It's addictive like cocaine. That's why they
Yeah,
call it fish
I
scale.
would say that's cocaine terminology there.
They just
So
opened another cookies. There's three cookie dispensaries in my city now.
nice. Hey, I'm trying to wait. I'm waiting until they get some in Aurora or Illinois.
They're coming.
I
Watch,
know
they're
they're
coming.
coming because when he was on that his channel and shit, he was talking about branching out because somebody
Fuck yeah.
asked about the Springfield stuff because we have what is the shit called up here Ascend, and that's
Oh,
our marijuana distributors out here and shit, and they suck because they upcharge everything.
well, they
Well,
charge
yeah,
you.
you can tell by the name they think they're God's gift to fucking growing.
Well, what it is when
Come
these
to Ascend.
corporations just come in and shit thinking they
We're
got fucking
enlightened.
good shit when the shit that on the street is better than that shit anyways.
Yeah, once big money gets in, potency drops. And I told everybody before they voted to legalize, I was like, you guys are fucking yourselves. Don't
Yeah.
vote to legalize because the potency is going to drop exponentially. And it went
Because
from
they don't
going up
want
into
that.
the 30s to now it's barely back to hitting 22.
Well,
Yeah,
look
they
what
don't
they
want
did
that.
with the edibles. They
Yeah,
made that shit
they made it
illegal.
10 milligrams a pack.
I used to get
Yeah, a lot of
1,000
places are trying
milligram.
to take away concentrate too. It's too much for some.
Oh
Like
no, no, they
motherfucker, if
better
you
not do
got
that.
chronic pain, you need concentrate.
Yep.
Don't
Get
take
the
my
fuck out of my
concentrate.
medical.
Because
I'm like,
some people don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? So they either
Some
eat it
people
or
get
they vape
too
it.
high and they get scared, so you got to make rules. Boo fucking who? Don't
Well,
like
that's
the
what
heat, get out
happens
of
when
my
them
shit.
uppity ass people want to try something new and not get used to it by taking the slow route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you give them your vape, like, can I hit that? And you're like, sure. And they're hitting that shit like it's a crack pipe. Like,
Hey,
like, yo,
I
you
try
can
to
hit it
warn
more than once.
everybody. I try to warn everybody that does vape. This is not what you want to do for your first thing. You want
nope.
to
You
try
just
some
go
weed.
take a little puff.
Yeah, you just want to try some weed. Cause no, the thing is, you take a puff off a vape pen, and if you hold that shit in until it evaporates, you basically just smoked
Ooh,
a joint.
that shit'll fuck you up the more you
You
hold it
smoked
in.
a joint
It's
in 2
heavy oil.
seconds.
It'll
Yeah,
saturate you.
basically, you just smoked a joint in 2 seconds and held that shit in.
Hence the word concentrate. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of concentrate, what time is it? It's dab time.
Woo, woo. Man, that nigga got that good ass smoke. That shit milking them up.
I don't know how Diz gets these fat ass hits. I'm like, I'm still trying.
Nah, he's over here taking a low temp dab. He makes sure the nail's hot enough to where it's not burning it, but it's still good.
See,
Oh shit,
I'm
I
not.
just get it perfectly glowing.
Yeah.
When it's
Plus,
wrong, that's when I'm coughing my
do you
balls
use
off. Too
do
hot.
you use water, Diz?
Yeah,
Yeah. How much you got in there?
the right amount.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
This
got
one
the
is
little
a bit too
perk neck
much.
and everything. Yeah.
And then this one, you just got to cover the diffuser.
Yeah.
This one, the bowl's thicker, so I feel like it's using too much gas. But it's a fucking stout bowl with the
Hey,
walls on it.
if you get like a porcelain or a ceramic, those things hold heat way longer than glass.
See the wall? Can you see you see the difference in the
Yeah, the
thicknesses?
thickness.
So it's like I've been using this one because that way my torch will stretch out another week.
Shit, if you
Yeah, I
use
got a
that,
titanium and ceramic
hey,
one.
I'm gonna
That's
say like
beautiful.
this: if you use that thick one for like cold starts, then you're gonna love it because that shit'll last longer too, and it hold the heat in, so you can cup it for longer. So like the thicker nails you have, you want to use it for like
Mine,
low temp.
ceramic and titanium.
Oh yeah, that's a good mix.
That's one of the original dab bowls that came out back in the day. It was like $150.
How nasty that is.
It's got a reverse, like the stem
Look at
piece is
mine.
reversible.
This is my mini puck
See, I need
Oh
a.
shit!
invasion glass.
This is like the standard.
This is a puck.
I'm thinking. I want to get a Puffco, man. You don't think? You think I should buy one
No,
of those?
I heard bad
No.
reviews. I asked the guy at the pipe shop because I was getting ready to. I was like, "Yo, I feel like being spendy today. Like, you
Yeah.
got the e nail, so I can just have like an e nectar collector." He's like, "Man, we do, but you don't want it as bunk." He's like, "I bought one for my girl because she was into it, and she gave me half, and I got half, and it was like 400 for the Puffco peak or whatever." He's like, and the shit clogged up after a couple of weeks. It was fucked up,
What?
and then trying to fix it was like a pain in the ass, and it's expensive.
Fuck
He,
that.
he would not recommend it, and I was like, "Right on."
All right.
And I was like, "You remember the G Pen?" And he's like, "Fuck the G Pen." And I'm like, "Exactly."
Oh, what? Not a Jeep.
Dude, I hated the G Pen after a while because like the first two times you packed it, it was good, right? After that, dude, that shit would clog up. You couldn't even get it to light the whole thing. You have to push it down, all that shit.
I was like the product tester on that one of them.
Now the vape pen is all right. I'll give you that. They
The
had a
G Pen
nice
died off, and then Spliffin came out.
yeah. See, when they came out with the little vape connectors where you could make it so where you could hit wax and shit, that shit was better.
I know. Well, I'm trying to get mine fixed, my EVOD.
Yeah, you see the new flip bong they got and the connector piece for the G pen
Yeah.
for the wax, and it's like e nail and shit, dude. I like all those.
See, I always got silicone stash on the
Yes,
bottom.
nice base silicone dish. Yeah, I had
I've
a
almost
Dr.
got the
Dabber like
button
that.
free.
I had a Dr. Dabber like that.
It's like wiggle in it.
Then I got in a relationship with a meth head, and she ended up breaking that shit.
Oh.
Meth
I didn't.
heads.
Hey, I didn't want it after that, man. She fucking broke it with the meth. Fuck that shit.
Right?
I didn't know she was fucking doing meth.
They'll steal,
Change
dude.
it.
I have meth. Well, I used to have like meth friends. Well, friends that started using meth, where I had to stop being friends with
Yeah,
because they
because they started stealing.
they start stealing. They start calling you at weird times, asking you for favors, and I'm just block.
I don't even mind the usual fuck behavior. It's just when they start being creepy if you have a chick, or they start being like aggressive, and it's like, nah, man, you got to put that shit to rest.
Well, dude, every 6 months. Oh, will you help me stop? Will you help me stop? Every 6 months for like 5, 6 years. It's like, dude, you gotta go. You gotta go get professional help, bro. Like Xanax isn't gonna help you. Like, you can't do cold turkey and think you can do. You got to go to a program, bro. Like, you got to get help.
You got to
And
wean yourself.
I'm not gonna help these people. They help themselves, man. So
For real.
that's all I can say. You
You
know
can
what I
only
mean?
lead the horse to the water. You can't make him drink it.
Yeah, but hey,
No, I'll make them drink. But it's like if you make me make you drink, you're gonna fucking drink till I say you're full.
but
I'm
some of
Hey,
them will still say "fuck you."
hey, if I make you drink, it's gonna be like show nothing. You're gonna be Bruce Leroy. You're gonna be wishing you were the master. Shit.
No,
Unless you
I'm gonna
lock
be
them in
like
a
the dude
room.
in clumps. Get you a snootful, boy. What's 2 plus 2? That's not enough.
God damn, Guantanamo Bay shit. Like
Nah, cool. Nutty
waterboarding.
Professor 2.
Oh, okay, I think
When the
waterboarding. You're
DNA
not
was in the mall fountain,
Hey, did
we
y'all hear
had
they
to.
canceling Will Smith? Who said that?
dude. It's looking bad right now, man.
Hey, no, I hope they
Yeah,
do cancel that little dude. That dude was fucked up. First
He's
off, he was kissing his son. That's gay. I'm not okay with that.
on the
That's
lips,
that's on the lips.
Yes.
It's a grown boy. You
and
kiss
he's
your you
open
kiss your
mouth.
son
oh,
No,
and
he was
mouth
gonna
on
kiss him
national
open
TV.
mouth. He was
On
going in.
national TV.
old
Yeah,
He was
boy's
gonna
kind of
tongue kiss that
suspect
kid
too.
like
So
a
that's
jackal.
old
he
boy's
need to be
suspect.
canceled. That dude's not suspect. That nigga made a movie where he was gay. Come on now.
No, I mean his son as
Oh yeah,
well.
no, his son fucking Tyler the Creator. Like I think that shit was like Illuminati ritual
Remember that
where
shit, dude?
they make the sons and the daughters gay,
Because
and then
Tyler's
they
gay for sure.
yeah,
He's
Tyler's gay for sure.
yeah.
But dude made a he's like I love you Tyler. Dude was
So
on some gay shit for real, dude. They kissed and everything, bro. I'm serious.
telling you, it's an agenda.
That's all it is Agenda 22. All that shit's part of Agenda 22.
An agenda.
That way they could implement New World Order and take away our rights. Niggas is
Well,
gonna be
they
over
just
here
got to
asking
they.
to be a slave.
You just got to remind them about Agenda 357,
Yeah.
Smith and Wesson agenda, or the cult proposition.
I was gonna give me a 2 gauge because I can't be walking around with fucking, you know what I'm saying? I need
Shit,
something that ain't
you
gonna be
should
traceable.
learn how to make anything into a gun.
That's what I'm saying. I'll make me untraceable.
See, I live in a piece of crap state where I have to like be afraid that I own a gun.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think about buying parts, right? You know how they like assemble parts for guns? You could buy that shit legally, and then
Oh
Bro,
you
yeah,
don't have to
my
register
friend
it.
used to do that, bro.
Yeah, you could buy that shit legally and not have to register it. I'm thinking of doing that shit and then making my own ammo press.
But hey, dude, he fucked up. He like ordered too much, and like
Yeah,
his whole apartment was full of like all these. And then,
all that
of
shit was back ordered up.
yeah, and of course he was doing other stuff too.
He was
So
doing too much, and he didn't. He was using his own
yeah.
backyard instead of using like a disposable.
Let's just say now he lives in Arizona with his dad.
Hey, all
all right,
he had to
Eber.
do, look at, hey,
Have a good
all he
day.
had to do, Scotty, was buy him a couple shipping containers. He would have been straight. He could have worked out those things.
No, he was sloppy. He was very
Yeah, that's what I'm
sloppy, dude.
saying. He was sloppy as fuck because all he
Sloppy
had
as
to do was
hell.
order him some shipping containers and
Yeah.
worked out of that shit.
He could have been, I don't want to say a millionaire, but he could have had, he could have been a millionaire. It's been
Yeah, he
that
could have
long.
been on some war
Yeah.
dog shit.
Yep.
Some
Exactly,
real
bro.
life war dog shit. Because that's what I usually think about shit like that. But I think
It's
about like
going on right now, bro. I'm telling you, like, you should look into that. But I'm sure inflation f's things up.
that's what it is inflation. That's why I said I make my own ammo press and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Hey Diz, are you still here or are you frozen?
No, I'm still here. I'm
All
just
right.
checking the text message.
All right then.
Oh shit, peace, Eva. Shit, what time is it? 2? Damn. Gotta work for the man. Gotta work for the damn white man. White man got me working, man. The white man got me working, man. Oh boy, white man.
I knew
Burn,
something would pop
white
up.
man.
See how it works now? There's a discrepancy. The paperwork that the woman filed on Daniel is different than the paperwork she gave Daniel.
Yeah.
That discrepancy is his loophole.
Yep.
She's practicing deceit. She fucking filed false paperwork. She had a bias. She had an agenda. They had an inside person. Boom.
You
Give
talking
me
about
my
Amber
job
Heard?
back or I'm suing for improper business practice.
Yep.
Oh no.
Hostile work environment. I'm traumatized now. I'm scared other people are conspiring against me because these two people conspired against me and got me fired.
Yep.
And all y'all saw was me kissing my girlfriend at work with no customers around. Nobody looking. It wasn't like they were making out. He just gave her a peck real quick and then went about his business. But
Shit.
because the chick that was a hater had her friend call in and she complained too, that was it. But now they got the loophole. Now it's going to work it out because I demand the casting. I have to have a good caster. The show's not fun and I don't want to work there anymore. You know? I can be the Truman Show wherever I'm at. I just like it there. It's close to home. But every other place around here is close to home too. And they'd all be happy to have me. Everybody fucking around here knows I'm a hard fucking worker because they all shop around my store, you know?
It is. Will you get struck if I get a stripper and have her just like dance for the show for an hour? Just like hang
If
out.
she shows nipples or vagina or butthole, that's the only thing you gotta have. Any parts that a bikini
Like what about
covers,
booty
as long as
shorts?
you're in a bikini, you're cool.
Yeah,
Or
I'm not a
as long as there's no actual pussy or nipples showing or butthole showing. Because they allow body paint on YouTube, so that's not against community standards. You just have to have nipples are evil. God damn it. I don't know why.
get the views up. Imagine.
People are obsessed with nipples, dude. Like that's still one of my top rated videos, breastfeeding turtles. And it had
Nipples,
nothing
man.
to do with either subject.
All types of
I was just testing out how much I could make the thing spike by adjusting the titles because I was like back early on when I started making this channel, like get more and more content. I was like, all right, everybody's online complaining about algorithms and censorship, and I'm like, so I was figuring out new ways to get through loopholes around the censorship, like typing your words differently, and like there's so many tricks of the trade, like how to get away with not getting copyright strikes by playing your music a little bit faster or slower, or
yeah.
if you're showing a video, have the camera at a 45-degree angle and the
Yep.
computer doesn't recognize it, shit like that, you know.
Or 10 seconds at a time. Bull crap.
Yeah, before everybody knew that, it's like boom, you can just boom, boom, boom. And if you do it just right, it's seamless.
Yeah.
Send me a picture now. I gotta read.
No, bring it up because
Really?
my buddy was at a party the other day. Put on Instagram. They were playing with blackjack, whatever. They just had like a kickback party at the apartment. I guess they hired girls just to fucking hang out, just to fucking like serve beer and shit. It's just
What up, old head? I don't be paying attention to the chat too much.
Buddha would it do? Old head deuce deuce.
Shit, I'm waiting for my little brother to bring back some weed. He has to go help his friend put a trampoline together.
I should feel bad for women like that. They gotta. I guess, well, hey man, make your money.
And I tell, see, this how I'd like to treat my women. I like to have the same thing they like to have. You know what I'm saying? If they got a job, I want to have a job. Because I would want them to have a job if I had a job. You know what I'm saying?
But
If I
stripping,
got some weed, I want you to have some weed.
yeah,
'Cause if I ain't got no weed, then we smoking on your shit. If you ain't got no shit, then we smoking on my shit. You know what I'm saying? You going damn sure do the same drugs I do because you ain't doing more. Because I ain't, no, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like shrooms and weed, that's it. Okay.
Can't say that because there's always me. I'm
Well,
always gonna do more, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, I'm good." How are
so
you
like,
smoking that guy? I'm like,
so
watch this one.
I only do, I only do shrooms and weed. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that other shit. I told her if you want to fuck around on me, make sure that it's in front of me and make sure it's with a bitch because it ain't gonna be no nigga because you ain't fucking around me. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I feel you on that, dude. I would never do it like that. But two girls, already
Yeah.
been done. But
No, my girl like girls,
I'm,
so
I'm not gonna pretend like I'm pimping. Basically, the girl just hooked up with my girlfriend. I hooked up with my girlfriend. I never really hooked up with other girls, so I'm not trying to say I wasn't a. So that I guess
no,
that's
hey,
two and a
cause
half some, two and a half.
that's basically it's like it's a
Grabbed her
two
titty.
half. He's like grabbed her titty and it
I
was
grabbed.
over.
You know what I mean?
He's sitting on the
I
corner of
thought
the bed trying to
little
touch some
pimping.
ass, and they're like smacking his hands, like, "Wait your turn."
No,
Hey,
really, and I was like, it was not awkward, but you can tell my girl was just like, all right, you know what's up, like don't fuck around, like you know what I mean. But yeah, she was by my girlfriend. She was by. She was fucking cool, dude.
that's
She
how
was
my
from
girl is.
Albuquerque, bro. Girls from Albuquerque, New Mexico, they get their freak on.
Shit. Dude, I
New
think that's
Mexico.
remember that movie Earth Girls Are Easy? Let's just keep that in mind, all right? That's all it is. Earth
Well,
Girls
no,
Are
like
Easy.
New Mexico. Think about New Mexico. What do you not hear about?
Rape.
Anything. When
Roswell,
is New Mexico ever in the fucking news?
I
Ever.
have no idea because I'm not into
Roswell.
the news.
Exactly. I pay attention to the news all over America, and there's never shit coming out of there.
The first senator who wanted marijuana legalized. What's his name again? I forgot. He was a Mexican
Peter
guy.
Puffer.
No, he was a Mexican senator or governor. What's his name?
Juan Carlos Muchacho.
I don't know. I'll look it up. But he wanted to legalize it.
Peter Fitzmuffin.
Don't criticize it. Legalize it.
Smoke it. Don't stroke it.
Legalize it. Yeah.
Don't steal my trichomes, or I'm going to poke out your eyeballs. Doo,
Hey
doo,
Siri.
doo.
Ah, shit. What
Ooh,
should we say?
let's make violent reggae music a
I
thing.
don't know how to respond to that.
Fuck you, Siri. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, bro.
We need like the death metal version of reggae. That's what the marketplace needs right now. Happy, happy sound with angry cutting words about trauma and oppression.
Hey Siri, play Project Pat. Chicken Heads.
Now playing Chicken Head, Project Pat.
I gotta get ready for work soon, players and playettes. Whoop whoop.
Chicken head, chicken, chicken, chicken head, chicken, chicken,
Hey, we
chicken.
don't want a copyright strike. Y'all hold off on it,
And
remember?
your hair is bag, jailed up, weed up. Your hair is messed up, need to get out. A submission, get up.
Hey, Scotty,
Yeah.
you gotta remember
Bam,
about copyright
bam.
strikes and shit, bro.
Hey Siri, turn off.
This guy is going to get rehired with this speech. There's no way they can deny him at this point. He's got
Who?
It wasn't
my guy
Warner.
Daniel. His paperwork doesn't match up. The paperwork she filed doesn't match the paperwork that she gave him. So that's strike one. The company has to. They can't overlook that. That's a
Yeah,
breach.
that's a big breach too.
The chick Amy that got fired last time from my store also worked with him and is a gossipy bitch. So she told me when he got fired and why he got fired, which is confidential.
What about
Yeah.
N-word Nancy?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She's the one
Oh,
that's the gossip. She had told me,
okay.
Did you hear about Daniel? He got fired for public display of affection." I'm like, "What?"
Ooh, you got fired for PDA.
Shouldn't
Oh,
have been gossip, but she shouldn't have been gossiping. So that's strike two. So there, it's wrongful termination. Now he's got fucking two giant loopholes. Because if they ask me, hey, what do you know about Daniel getting fired? And I'll be like, well, Amy told me that he was kissing on his girlfriend, and some bitch called and complained and got him fired because they were plotting against him. Her and the Raina chick. And they'll be like, oh. And they'll be like, who'd you hear that from? I'll be like, Amy. And they'll be like, that's the one that was just released. And I'm like, yep, another bad apple like Raina. Deuce.
Gotta break me.
I'm not a bad man, but I'm like Lex fucking Luthor when it comes to that courtroom or a debate or any of that shit because I hate that shit. I hate people thinking they have any authority over me, any of it. I've won the
Yeah.
most fucked up shit where I was guilty of sin. And I'm like, I raise my hand like I'm in school like a little bitch. And I just sit there all timid. What is it? Your Honor, all these people testifying weren't there. Everything they say is hearsay. I want to strike it from the record. It's inadmissible. Therefore, there is no evidence. You must dismiss all charges. Please and thank you.
Yep. You know
The
what Pac
judge
said?
goes, are you fucking kidding me? Like she literally said that. And everybody at the table's looking around at each other like, she goes, is this true or not? And they're like, well, no, I didn't actually see any of it. No, all we got are witness statements. And she's like, God damn it. So nobody saw him do anything. You're all just accusing him of shit. Nobody's got a shred of evidence. And he's right. He's wrong and he's right. And she was pissed.
Oh
And I'm
yeah, you
just sitting
wasted her
there. I
time.
wasn't smirking or nothing because I knew I had to play it cool. I'm just sitting there like,
Yeah, you wasted her time.
I'm like, as I said, please dismiss. And she's like, I'm afraid I can't do anything but dismiss. And she's like, if you motherfuckers ever do this again, she didn't say motherfuckers, but she had that tone like, don't ever fuck up like this again.
Mm-hmm.
That
Well,
was a
you
weapon.
gotta remember, man, the law was made for that shit.
I would have been a brandishing charge, dude. I walked scot free.
That's how it's done. Like Pac said, you got a player in the courtroom.
I just sit back and chill, and I let them spill out all their shit, and then I come up with my
Mm-hmm.
facts.
Yeah, that's a good. A lot of guys have gotten to prison and spent the whole time in prison in the library, getting themselves out. You have to, because these fuckers, they won't protect your rights. They will not, they can do a clear piece of evidence and not let you. You know what I'm saying? It's about that complex prison industrial complex more so than it is if they care if you're guilty or innocent. That's why I don't like the law. They just exploit your misery. They're not listening to your story. They're like a referee. They come in, oh, that's pass interference. And they have an ego trip, and they're the ones doing all the drugs. Get out of here.
Yeah, they even catch them doing it, and then people still don't want to fucking pay attention. They caught all the British government people partying up every fucking day.
Yeah, they say the president had his nuts on the TV or something. Porn gate. You don't do that unless you're on drugs. Like that.
No, you're born that way. Like, really? How come so many crackheads are into that shit?
What?
They exploit that wild, freaky sex
They
part
start
of
they start off putting on pantyhose, and then the next thing you know, they're sucking each other off and shit.
Oh man.
you do that, we can get you rich.
I
Is
didn't
that
witness
what?
it personally happening, but like we had to do apartment cleanouts back in the day, and like you'd around the complex, so you'd see the different tenants. So when you go in and you find a porno mag, you're like, oh shit, there's like yo, dude, there's a bunch of mags in here for you. And fucking dude will come in like, yo, what is it? I'm like, oh, I don't know, Penthouse Hustler, whatever. They're in there, and he's like, oh my god, look at this shit. And I'm like, what? There's some good tits? And he's like, nah. And fucking the dudes that were living there had taken pictures of themselves wearing their fucking lingerie and like pasted themselves on the pictures of the chicks getting fucked.
That's fucking
Put
sadist.
themselves into the porn. So it wasn't like the gayest shit ever, but it was pretty god. It was like the next best thing to gayness, I guess. Just pretending that they're in the picture getting a man fucking them or something. It was like,
Oh, that's
oh,
weird.
shit. Yeah, like we never made nobody I know do shit like that.
No, that isn't. That's unless they really,
I
really
ate 10
hate the
hit. I
person.
ate 30 hits the one time with acid, and I never once thought, a dick might be tasty.
Man, it's a wild, wild,
I don't want
wild.
to commit incest either, though, and that's what people need to understand. An aberration is an aberration. Just because
Aberration, aberration, cut and
people
dry.
told me I'm normal, it's a normal thing. Like, yeah, it is normal to be fucked up, but you can get corrected.
Yeah.
It's not normal to keep. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. I
Yeah,
don't
they
care what
found
you
that,
say. I'm not hurt. I'm differently abled. Like, no, you're fucking crippled.
and
Accept it.
some of
Move
the worst
on.
kids I ever met was preachers' kids and cops' kids, judges' kids, and shit like that.
Every drug dealer other than me that I knew back in the day was a cop's kid.
They're terrible, man, and they be skipping on the shit. They kind of they let a I don't want to get into all that, but it's wild, man. In ancient China, if you did a crime, you could pay somebody to do your time for you.
Really?
Yeah, look at this
Yeah.
bid for me. I'll pay your family well.
Yeah, you had to get like some single loser with no life, so you can be like, "Oh, I can only afford this much, bro."
It
You
probably
be doing 3 months for me, and I'm gonna give you like minimum wage,
that's crazy,
but it's still 24/7. That would add up.
man. So can you imagine a lawmaker's son, a lawmakers? Because everyone is already having so much fun, and they got to be. That's not even an excuse. Hunter Biden shit. Hunter Biden shit got to go.
Shit, what about the Ministry of Disinformation bullshit?
Oh, you pay
How you
attention to
gonna
that.
establish some Nazi shit? Like, really? And nobody's gonna say, "Hey, this is some Nazi style bullshit." Just Fox News. Really?
Mhm.
Like, people are gonna remember this shit when it's all said and done, and you're gonna be fucking asked out of society for being a Nazi sympathizer and not speaking out. Because the people that are letting it go this far are just trying to see who's who before they fucking put a stop to it all.
Yeah, that's gonna, and they do that. They go, they're promoting communism when they do that.
That's why they legalizing weed, so that way they can be like, all right, let's take weed people out of the equation. They're harmless. Let's
Hmm.
get the guys, let them self-expose, let all the pedophiles come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
how you
good.
going?
You're tolerated.
Yeah,
You're
it's like
accepted. We love you. We love you. We
they
love you,
took
pervert. Come on out of the
it's like
woodwork.
they took in God we
Show
trust off
yourselves.
the dollar.
Show yourselves as targets. That's basically what they're doing.
Yeah,
Just like the
loyalty.
Nazis did. Self-identification. Here you go. Here's your little badge. They don't even need the badge. Now the people put on a fucking t-shirt, tattoo their face
Yeah,
with this shit.
yeah,
Hey,
true.
I'm a pedophile. Hey, I'm a
Yeah,
faggot.
a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
like
people
it.
mad. Isn't it a reason of incentive? You're pumping truth, loyalty, honor. You do everything right, and then you realize that you're on the wrong side of your equation, deep in the game.
Like falling down.
Yep.
That movie's still powerful. People don't reference it enough. They're all
Oh yeah.
about They Live, but falling down was equally important.
To me, they
That
live.
guy
Maybe
said it.
hey, they live. Maybe
Never forget me. He said,
you
I'm
can't
not
put
economically
you can't put
viable.
you can't put falling down over they live. I'm sorry.
No, I'm
Well,
not putting
They
him
Live
over.
is a
I'm just saying
documentary.
it's up there. It's equally valid. Like it makes its own
but
points.
my nephew got mad at us. You showed him the movie. He goes, "How could you show me this sooner?" We told him at the same time you couldn't handle it. We're twins, right? So we think the same thing sometimes. He was pissed.
Dude, that shit falling down was awesome, motherfuckers. Like I said, put your fucking hand up. I can't. Why not? I'll fall down. Why? Gravity. And he fucking stabs him and dude's just like, that's not one of mine. And then he fucking shoots him. He's like,
Oh
nah.
yeah,
Bam!
found a bag of Uzis this morning.
Yeah, that was the shit, dude. He just traded up weapons. What is
Man,
this? Sending me.
and that's the whole psychology behind a mass shooting or something like that. Well, it's part of it. It's part of it.
Well, you gotta remember, some of these guys are trained as MK Ultra victims, anyways.
Um, MK Ultra is if you fit a certain formula, you're capable of that.
Well, yeah, certain people are bred by watching certain shows on TV and not knowing it. Like, and they take drugs and shit, and the drugs
Yeah.
activate their shit.
I'll blame what's that? Uh, the Family Guy.
A lot of it came
Yeah,
from
make
Disney,
people
bro. I would
deranged.
say like this: a lot of it came from Disney.
Oh, a lot of it came from Disney. Have you seen the movie Pocahontas, the cartoon?
Yeah,
It's ill, man.
that was about raping.
Yep.
You think they
Wrong
let
time.
that? You think they didn't take turns on that little ass 13-year-old girl?
Crazy,
She
ill,
was
ill.
crazy as fuck, and she was black.
Poop noodle.
Yeah, there was a story about that. Hey, Buddha, when I'm roasting, man, does it bother you? I'm just messing with you, man.
I'm from Chicago, man. That's all we do.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I said your shirt, you know what I'm saying, that you calm down.
Oh no, no, no.
You're just breaking your balls, Joey. Just breaking your balls.
Breaking your balls, Joey. I'm just
I
breaking your
was
balls.
having a discrepancy
Yeah,
at the house.
it's a mental toughness exercise. We was in the middle of Iraq, man. That's all we did. There was nothing else to do. That's how I got good.
All right, man. Hey, send me that. I'm about to ask you that. Hey, so one day,
Now I don't want to get a kid in psychosis or nothing. Hey, Booty, you hear about them kids that stole that Rolls Royce?
Where'd they get it from?
They carjacked it, took some pictures with it, and then they switched cars, and the cops was on them, right?
Yeah.
So they built the car, and two of the dudes jumped to the river to get away, and they drowned.
Oh, I seen that shit. Oh, I seen that nigga jumped off the bridge and shit, and the other one jumped over the bridge.
I have arrived.
Hey,
What it
Stacey.
Alright. Oh, hold on.
Hey, and the way
I'm
he
gonna have to
jumped,
put it on
the
mute
way
because I'm
he
watching a
jumped
basketball
over
game
that,
and I know it must sound loud for you guys.
hey, the way
You
he
gotta-
jumped over that medium, man, like he didn't even bother to look over. He didn't even bother. He
Yeah.
must have not knew how high he was either, because like, shit,
You gotta know how to swim. You gotta be trained on how to
dude,
dodge that.
he hit cement. There was a highway underneath that nigga.
Yep, he didn't look.
He did not look.
That
Hey,
shit
but that
clearly was.
Even
we
if it's
call
a
that
river,
blind
it ain't
faith.
a river. It ain't like a river.
Yeah,
It's
that
like 4
nigga hit
feet deep
cement.
top.
That's terrible, man.
That dude hit cement. You know, he broke something. He probably is in the hospital as we speak.
And the other two drowned, and then the other two, oh man.
Hey, but when you try to get away from the law, man, fuck the police.
Yep. They
Or
never
have a
should have
rope
did
in
that,
your
but
car so you can lasso
yeah,
yourself off and shoot down
that's
like
really good.
firemen.
Yeah, they
Dude, you
could have,
better
but
have a parasail or parachute on you shit. Fuck the dumb
Something.
shit. That nigga jumped.
You can't just go. Yeah, you can't just. That's what they say. Don't jump. Look before you leap.
Yeah, man, that's a saying. They wouldn't have that if that wasn't important. Like, you just don't jump on blind faith because you have faith in the wrong stuff.
Unless
yeah,
I
why
know
would
it's a
you
bridge
why would you
over
do
like
all
some
that?
water, I ain't jumping. If it's good
I don't
water and I know it's good water, I'll jump.
Yeah, I ain't
Like
jumping in no
fuck it, I can
placid
just jump.
water. I ain't jumping in no water that could
so you
have
would jump in the
leeches,
sewer to get away from the police. Yeah,
moccasins, anything.
Yeah, but it's better than jail. And if I know it's deep, I ain't scared of moccasins. As soon as you hit the water, all the fish, all the snakes are out of
Yeah,
your
they all
area.
go away. They get away from
They're
the ripple.
gone for
Now,
like a
now
good
the alligators,
minute.
on the other hand, them things come at the ripple. So
I don't
predatory
know. When they hear
instincts.
that much of a smack hitting the water at that speed, they're not gonna be thinking eating. They're gonna be thinking like, "What the fuck was that?"
that's
Somebody
crazy.
lit a bomb off in the water.
There was a lady, supermodel or some model or something. She was in Australia, and she was drunk on a boat. She jumped off the boat, and these logs on the side started moving towards. Yeah, that's ill, man. You never know. I'd be thinking like somebody like older, like about 70 years old, something happened to him. Like he lived 70 years and got struck by lightning. Damn.
Still though, it's an experience to have. you're gonna have a lightning strike, you might as well get it at the end rather than early on where you got to think about it the rest of your life. Every time it starts raining, you're like, what's wrong? I got struck by lightning once, and everybody, whoa, really?
I knew this guy next door. He was from Texas. He goes, I know like 4 or 5 people struck by lightning. I'm like, bro, what is
Yeah, I
raining?
feel like on aircraft carriers and shit.
Mm,
Those guys get hit a lot apparently because they're out on the deck working, and then the storm will come out of nowhere. And it's just like zoom.
yeah,
Their helmets are supposed to ground it, but if they're working with wire or pulling cable or something,
yeah.
fucking
Oh,
nope.
rubber gloves and melt.
Then it's
Yeah,
like, look, my gloves melted into my skin. Yay!
and they had a lightning hit a gas station in Texas. That was ill. I was like, it didn't explode, but if it would have, it would have been a disaster.
Well, thank goodness it didn't. What are you up to, Stacy?
Stacey, get any information on that case?
Look
She
at the
tree
puppet
hugging.
master pulling the strings. Come on, where you at?
She's out tree hugging.
And I'm being the brain sucker from Futurama.
I like the hypnotoad.
Futurama was a thought provoking cartoon. It wasn't deranged like Family Guy. What's the other one?
I look
What do you
at
mean?
like
Yeah, it is. That
anything
shit got
about
all kinds of shit
space.
in it.
Anything about space started off as fantasy.
All of it. Every
All of
technology they
all
make
of it's
comes out
fantasy.
in science fiction first. Hot air
Yeah.
balloons, submarines, tanks.
Yeah, this why this thing about UFOs. It was introduced through television purely. It wasn't introduced by any other.
No, it was
And all it
introduced
is
by
just another
magazines
form
and
of,
television. It started
and
off
they've
in a
had
book.
them. They're just bringing us up to speed because our society got wiped out by cataclysm.
Yeah, the Great Reset, aka the Mud Flood.
Hmm.
Or was it that, or was it something far worse?
Well, you gotta remember the Tartarians basically are still alive. They're just sectioned off as elites. You know what I'm saying?
Human
Not
race
only that, but we still have giants in the world, like in their Earth, or you know what I'm saying. So on top
the
of that,
alpha, when you call those people, start with the A.
what?
The name for those.
Yeah, they call them the Nephilim
Mm-hmm.
And
or
Yeah, that's what,
Anunnakis.
in some jungles in the world, they have these giants, like tree
Yeah,
people.
they have snake people. They're remember movie The Golden Child? That bitch was a snake behind that veil,
Mm-hmm. I remember
and he's
that.
like, "What do
the
you look like?"
Conan,
And he
remember?
took the veil down. The bitch started hissing at him like shaking her tail and shit like a rattlesnake.
Mm.
I was like, "What the fuck?" They call them
James Earl
Nagas.
Jones, when he transforms into the snake,
Yeah, they call them
represents
Nagas.
a
Yeah, and
famous
Conan.
one.
I remember that
There's
one.
a
That was in
Babylonian
Conan.
god that looks like that.
Yup. And that's what we call shapeshifters.
The human race is infiltrated by something.
We were in look at all that shit from SG1, like all that shit other than the space part is real. Like you gotta think about it like this. The Stargates go to different planets, but in the same sense,
Yeah,
our plane is the planets. Because our plane is infinite. Just like how they show us the galaxy is flat, our plane is flat. So we have
We're
little
pages in a book.
worlds. Yeah, we have little worlds that are pockets of Earth. Like they're all connected, but they're all pockets of the same plane.
It's a book.
Yeah.
We're pages in a book.
Yup.
It's a living book, just like it says, the book of life.
Yeah.
That's what they teach you when you're a kid. You're in the book of life because you
Like
believed in Jesus.
they
Put your
teach
name in
us
there.
they teach us we live on an infinite plane, but they call it around because our dome is just Earth. Other domes are planets, and the reflection of the stars from the moon in the galaxy and shit. Like we have star maps on the moon, and we have our Earth realm on the moon, so we could tell that it's a map. And people
No,
don't.
those are from meteors hitting it that nobody ever sees ever since they made that shit up.
Yeah,
mm.
But the thing
Like,
is, like,
where's
once
all
you
the where's all
actually
the
map it
with so
out,
many astronomers and so many observatories? Where's all the films of any meteorites just smashing into the moon once?
or them actually landing on it.
It could be getting
Or
hit, but you know
you
what?
got that
They're
giant
not gonna.
telescope up at Griffith, right?
Yeah,
Focus that
Right.
motherfucker on the flag in the lunar module
yeah. I want to see this shit
right
flinging
now.
and blinging.
You telling me that telescope can't see the fucking flag on the moon?
Dude,
Come
I
on.
could see that shit with a P90X.
Hmm.
I could see the infinite plane. I could see a ship go over the horizon and come back into view with a P90X.
Also, the color spectrum, the sound spectrum, all
All
that
that
is
shit.
it's a spectrum, right? But
Yeah, it's all
it
like
goes,
we
it
all
goes,
see through light vibrations.
yeah, it
Like
goes
certain
beyond.
vibrations you can't see, certain vibrations you can see, but you can't hear. Just like a
Yeah,
dog whistle,
yeah.
you can't
Imagine you
hear
can
it.
see if you can see X-rays, ultraviolet rays, and all that. Just keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah, more
Yeah,
spectrum.
the guy did it with infrared camera. He got up at high altitude on the mountain. He could see fucking all the way down the coast into Mexico
And then
and
I
it
remember one guy
in
took a
infrared. Like all
one
the
guy
clouds are
made
out of the
a
way, and all you can see is just mountain. He's like, all right, that's Malibu. He's like, that's this, that's that, that's that, that's that, that's that, that's that. He named the
yeah.
mountain ranges the whole fucking way down. And if there's curvature, there's no fucking way. You're telling me from Santa Barbara or wherever the hell he was to Mexico, there's not any curvature of the earth. If there was, there would be there. That's like at least 1,000 miles.
yeah. That goes back to what I was saying last night. This jet propulsion is not the way to travel through space.
Exactly. There's nothing to push against if you're actually in space. You would have to be able to have some kind of machine that, as the light photons travel through space, it pushes through your engines and gives just enough resistance so that you're like pulling yourself along more than propelling through. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you're kind of like Pac-Man in your way, photon to photon,
Yeah,
millions of photons at a time, like a
yeah.
gravity, and you need like almost a black hole effect to take
Hmm.
as many photons in and collect all the light you can to pull through and gain speed. So even if you did something really amazingly scientific like that and figured out a way to make that happen, the enormous scale you would have to put it on to achieve any type of speed would be fucking insane.
Mm.
Unless, but see, then there's got to be some way to, once somebody invents the theory, it's just a matter of refining it. So it could be done technologically eventually.
Mm.
You're welcome, world. I just showed you interstellar travel and light photon engines. Fuck gasoline, fuck water. Make a photon engine. Then all you need is sunlight without batteries. All
Then
light
there's
work. Light,
then there's,
sunlight, flashlight.
mhm.
Put a candle in front of you, motherfucker. You'll go.
And like you're saying, that some flights from another planet goes right down to the bottom of the ocean, bypass all these little guys here.
Yeah, the people up top are dumb. They dumbed everybody down to where people are happy. Scientists tell us we only use 10% of our brains.
Yeah, I tell you,
Like, well,
at school they basically damn near just tell you just anything. Because I was pissed
well,
off the
pretty
day I
much if
found out.
you're not an honor roll student, they look at you a couple times and they're like, ah, fuck him. And
Yeah,
they
but they
move
still
on.
teach that. Yeah, but they still teach that guy Pluto was a planet, which was a lie. Pissed me
Well,
off.
how did they predicted it mathematically before they ever discovered it.
Mm.
Like, make that make sense. Hey, I wrote an equation and it tells me there's a planet up in the sky. I know your eyeballs can't see it with a telescope, but it's there.
And I think it's Jupiter
Math
or Saturn.
there's got to be there.
Jupiter or Saturn are supposed to have a moon that can support human life. It's called Europa.
Saturn is Nibiru.
Yeah, you see it in movies every now and then. I saw it in what's that movie? Cowboy Bebop had it. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get another game. I'll be back.
There's all kinds of Saturn imagery out there.
Yeah,
There's
catch you
definitely.
guys. I'm still here. I'm just gaming.
I Well, that was short lived with Stacy. What happened, Manitoba? Why you hating? What happened? Uh, oh, fuck is my boy? Is there another party and nobody told me? Where did Grandpa go pick him up? Who knows? They both subscribed, so I know they saw that. Fucking forgot to shave yesterday. I got a beard. Yeah, I look rough. I look rough. Who's still in the chat? Still, who's still in the chat?
Where'd everybody go?
I don't know.
Goddamn
Stacy
Cooper,
jumped up and then disappeared. Didn't say nothing other than I've
Cooper
arrived.
Scoopers. Y'all on some what do they call that? That's that Rick Ross shit. You know what I'm saying? They went to go use the bathroom and didn't come back. He did that on the 85 South show with DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, and Chico Bean. They were giving him an interview. This is like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. He went to the bathroom, never came back.
Oh yeah, that's the best. And the people are sitting there wondering the whole time, like, what happened? Nobody
Hell
knows.
yeah, they all talking about it like out there. This dude just dipped on him. Hell yeah.
I love dipping out like that. I did that one time. I was with my two friends, and there's two chicks, and we're all shrooming, and they started bickering, and we're just sitting at the bar, and I'm like, I'll be back. I'm gonna go potty. I fucking dipped out the side door. I'm like, I cannot deal with that. Y'all gonna bicker and shit. Fuck that. You're ruining my trip. I went to the other bar down the road. And like an hour later, they're like, where'd you go? I'm like, I'm down here. They're like, we're coming over. I'm like, okay. So I went around the block and walked back to the other bar. Oh, that was a funny night. Everyone's like, where did you go? I'm like, I went out over there. And they're like, oh shit. They were all freaking out like, Dave walked out. Where'd he go? He's tripping. Maybe he's tripping too hard. Everybody's like, there's no way he's tripping too hard. Come on. They're like, yeah, that's true. Ah, I miss the old days. The new days will be even better. That's crazy.
The hell?
Dude, the polarization on these glasses is weird, like the Italian one slightly. If you hit just the right angle, like the light coming out of it, you can see it interacting almost like with this invisible aura, for lack of a better word. But it would be the bioelectric field around me, where it almost produces like the hot effect when you're looking at a hot road,
Yeah, the heat
but it's
wave.
more uniform. It's totally uniform. Like it looks like my profile as the shit rises. I thought it was still smoke coming out of me at first because it caught my eye out of the corner of my eye, and then when I turned it, like,
Yeah, during the winter time, I get like, cause I run hot. You can see my aura just leaking out of my skull and shit. Fucking just heat waves are coming off of me.
dude, they probably got some lenses with way fucking crazy shit you can see.
What do you remember? What on that channel that you showed me, the dude talked about how they had the red night vision for a long time and they started seeing demons. Yeah, I could see that because that's like the day live glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever see the chick that made a pair?
Uh-uh.
She took the whatever film they had on her laptop screen, she peeled off one and cut it out and made sunglasses, and then like she'd put the
Oh,
shit up on there, and it did
she
like they
made
live,
the black mirror screen because that's what these phones are, black mirrors.
but like it had other messages and shit up there, different pictures when you look through the glasses on the camera.
Dude, that's dope.
But it was never debunked or verified, so it was like there's a lot of clips out there where it pops up and it's like nobody ever sees it again. It's like, what was that? Like that one I had from, it was supposedly some channel called D13, and they were talking about putting transparency tattoos and the mark of the beast and calling it the mark of the beast and telling how they're going to implement it on society. And it wasn't like a government shit. It's like two people dressed up in normal black clothes just chilling on a couple of lounge chairs, like expensive ones, but you could tell it was just two rich people telling you the truth about what they're going to do. Like it was a legit presentation video that somebody made for a corporation, but the corporation would be slaveholders of Earth.
Right.
And that was spooky too. Like Trump came out calling it the human global power elite, just like the guy referenced in They Live. So it tells you it's not some idea, it's a group that exists out there that chose that name to encompass other companies' high moral ideas. Fucking do-gooders. 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 Doing good for nobody but themselves and their pocketbooks. Jergens. I hate that commercial.
What commercial?
The Jergens one with the lotion is the chick that's supposed to be the mom and the daughter, but she's always saying super creepy shit.
I don't think I've seen that.
She's like, look, you got man elbows. And she puts lotion on them. She's like, wow, now my elbows feel great. And she's like, now it's time to let's tackle those feet. And she like does her hands and gets her face like she's just gonna do some foot fetish shit. Like, what the fuck kind of commercial is that? Like, y'all are supposed to be mom and daughter. You're not supposed to be like excited like that to rub lotion in her feet, you fucking dirty freak. So, yay. Well, Max is home. Time to go do some dad stuff. I'll come back tonight, catch y'all after the boy goes to sleep. Till then, thanks for tuning in. It's been good. Good luck and God bless America.
Hey.
Laters.